What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all know what time it is. It is RAOP. And this time we are here with we're the messengers. And real quick, before we get started, to all you bitch ass niggas out there.
Buford run, nigga. Buford run.
Straight up.
Man. All right, so this is a collab podcast, man. Shout out to the homies, man. We're just the messengers. It's been
man.
years.
Jeff fucked us up just now, man. We're the messengers.
It's all good.
It's all good. It's all good. I ain't tripping.
My bad, man. I come from an English family, man. They hear me say we the messengers. Hey, my people's will jump on me. I might go to my mama's house and get my ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? We are. Like, you better apostrophe that shit.
Facts.
Yeah. This been years in the making, man. So
100%.
glad this finally happened.
Best collab in podcast history, man.
Yes, sir.
Without a doubt.
Homies came all the way from Charleston. Of course, we're gonna return the favor later on this year. We're gonna fuck with them.
Hold up. Before we do all of that, man, what's in Charleston?
Man, we got good food. We got good.
Y'all
women.
do got. I've heard about.
People love the food.
Yeah.
I ain't heard about the hoes now. Oh, except for bike week.
Hey, man. Mo, I know you seen me tweet this a couple weeks ago. all
you did tweet that.
All the sex workers I know in Jacksonville is in Charleston every week. Why is
Really?
that?
Niggas is dropping that 40 ball, bro.
That mean y'all ain't got no hoes. We ain't going to Charleston, man. We're gonna meet in North Carolina.
It's a lot of the Mexicans that support all of that shit, though. We got a high like Hispanic population on. Matter of fact, on my side of town, Ashley Phosphate. So
See, Charleston. So well, Drew breaks it up. Shout out, our boy Drew. He engineered our podcast. Drew be breaking it up. So you got Canada that be having the hoes, Goose Creek, Charleston, of course. Then you got North Charleston. What I'm forgetting, Drew? What's James Island, Mount Pleasant. Yeah.
across the bridge.
Yeah.
Sheep Island, all kind of islands.
Yeah.
For real though, Sheep Island though, for real.
Bunch of islands, man.
But
Bunch of
yeah,
islands.
that's just how I split up though. It's a lot going on though. We got good shit in Charleston, bro.
All right, I'm gonna be Jose up there. That's a good segue.
Hey, niggas gotta watch them Jose's, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Watch them Jose's.
Now, I gotta ask, why do niggas gotta watch the Jose's, man?
Jose sneaky niggas, man. They deceitful dudes, man.
I don't know. Hey, look, I can't speak on all Jose's now, but this Jose here.
you might break the mold for the Jose's with me, bro.
I'm an anomaly, man. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
Yeah, I ain't trust Fat Joe since he made that song. He said, "Why can't I say nigga? Nigga." Every day, I was like, "Nah, I ain't fucking with Fat Joe ass."
Yeah, man.
Said
I say watch some Jose's.
What he say, Mo? I'm the blackest
I'm
nigga in the room.
niggerest nigga in the room.
See, why I don't fuck with Fat Joe? He do all of that shit pandering to niggas, you know what I'm saying? And then when he got on stage with who was it? Lil Kim and them? And it wasn't Lil Kim. It was
the verses.
Yeah, the verses.
Yeah, the verses
and he was
with
talking
Ja Rule.
and Lil Mo and who was it?
Vita.
He
Call
was
them black
wildin'.
bitches.
He was wild.
Black bitches about smoking crack and shit like that.
The
He was
bitches look
wildin'.
like they smoke crack.
He was wildin'.
Yeah, he was wildin'.
like, yo, get that nigga the fuck up out of here.
Even Ja Rule's like, whoa, like, hey, man.
Hey, if that nigga named Jose, man, he got to go. You know what I'm saying?
And then with the Chris Rock and Will Smith shit, he wanted to break it up as, and make us, the minorities and people of color look bad. But no, you just said that you was the blackest nigga in the room. But then when this shit like this happened, it's make all minorities look bad. No,
Drew.
Can't roll with that one.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
And he did all that shit, and now he got a show on Stars now.
Word?
Yeah, he just got it this week.
What's this shit called?
I don't know, Fat Joe nigga. I don't know what that shit called. I just was like, bro, how the fuck this nigga get a
That
show,
shit
bro?
gonna be called lean back.
Hey, man,
That might actually be lean back with Jose.
Alright. So let's get off of Jose's, man.
Yeah, man.
This
Yeah,
nigga
man.
might be on to something.
I was like, bro, how the fuck? Like, he did that shit. Like, he just did an IG live show during the pandemic. He pivoted that shit into a show. That one chick that y'all seen that? What's the black chick name? Nigga named Z-Wall or some shit.
Oh, yeah, Z-Wall.
That corny ass shit. She pivoted that shit into a show.
I ain't know nothing about her until that show, and the only thing I really saw of that was the Chet Hanks interview.
Oh, you talking about the black chick? She interviewed like Charlemagne and all them niggas and shit. She was grilling them.
Yeah.
Isn't her show like on Netflix or some shit?
It's on Showtime. Or
Showtime.
Oh,
And
Showtime.
to me, I'm
It's
gonna
a
say
podcast.
this. It's
No, it's
like
like a talk
a
show.
it's like a sit down talk show.
Yeah.
So to me, I know Netflix is giving the bread, and that's a huge look for anybody, right? But I still think there's something about you having your own show on a major network, Showtime, HBO.
I never heard
Cinemax,
about
so-
her, so it just seemed like
Cinemax
she.
don't exist.
So she
How long
booked
she
during the
had this
pandemic.
show?
She
I think it
got
just
She
like
just got it.
this year, like it might even be like a few episodes in right now.
Yeah, it's
Damn.
some, it's some blavity shit. To be
Yeah,
honest.
it
That's what
is.
It's just like some corny
That's
shit.
that's the vibe I got from it.
Yeah, because
I
she
only
was
watched
grilling.
that
She
one.
was grilling Charlemagne, but when shit, what's
Chet Hanks.
the dude
Yeah.
name?
She was on some zaddy shit with
Yeah.
Shaq? Oh, okay.
I don't know about that.
He had his shirt off.
I ain't see that part.
He
I
had
ain't
his
see
shirt
the whole
off.
interview.
okay.
No, I ain't peeped that shit.
But what I did see of it was, she made him look a fool of himself. You know what I'm saying? From what I saw, you know what I mean. After that, after I got that much, I was like, all right, there's no more use to me.
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
You know, Chet be making his rounds. You know that nigga was in Atlanta.
Yeah, that was actually a
I didn't know that was him till after
That
the
was
episode.
definitely him.
Like,
You
that
know
was
he was
Chet
going.
Hanks.
You know he was going to body that role.
a clever move by
Maybe he
Clever.
played it that
Yeah,
well. Like
yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
know it was him. Niggas like that was Chet Hanks, bro. I was like, oh shit.
I ain't finished the Atlanta season. I just watched like one episode.
Yeah,
That shit was pretty
I
good,
still
man. I
don't
fuck with it.
understand why.
That was good.
It was actually a really good
I'm gonna watch
season, and I think that it just made you think about a lot of the concepts in such a different way.
Mm-hmm.
In comparison to the other seasons, it's actually mind blowing. It's like, hey,
They really
they
touched
think?
on a lot of cultural shit, especially between black and white people. Mm-hmm. Like that Pay It Back episode. That was the best episode of the season.
that was a crazy episode.
I told Mo that shit happened in real life where white people be, especially in Charleston, they'll be dropping
Oh
like
my
flies.
God, I could only imagine in Charleston.
They'll be dropping like flies, man.
Nah, they be standing outside with shotguns, AKs, all they whole family.
Hey, it
They
is
have
what
a
you
baby
still gonna have
with
to
a
come off this
22.
bread either way, so it don't
straight
matter.
up, straight up.
It don't matter.
Yeah, I gotta see it. They said that man Kevin Samuels did like an Oscar, not an Oscar. What is it? Emmy?
Hell of a performance.
It was a hell of a
man.
performance. It
Hell
was.
of a
He
performance.
did his
It's a hell of a
thing, but then he
performance. And
died
had-
the same week.
Dog.
And it had nothing to do with his persona though. That's what made it so dope. It was something completely different.
Bruh, if that nigga win an Emmy,
Bruh.
Twitter
He
might
actually
melt.
deserved it. He actually deserved
Twitter
it.
might melt.
And then I'm gonna tell you what, if he was still alive, it would have catapulted him.
Oh, 100%. He would have got a lot more roles.
Oh my God.
He probably would have got a show.
He definitely would have got a show. I think he was on the verge of getting a show regardless,
Yeah.
just of how much
A
traction
show
he
was
was
coming.
getting.
A show was coming.
Yeah, a show was coming.
Show was coming.
You have people willfully calling in every week, embarrassing themselves, essentially. Because a lot of them questions that he was asking, it's like, all right, nigga, I'm going to lie to you.
Bro, you know what's so crazy is because a lot of people don't know, and this is true because I popped in there one night when he was doing a live on YouTube, right? Endless super chats, $100, $300, $50, $150, $200. So, and a lot of it is support is from the men, like how he
Right,
say.
right, right.
But the women, he really be talking to women. The women are calling up to his show to get this advice, and they're sending the super chats too. Like they're sending the money. So.
They calling to get that work.
Oh, he don't play neither. He be like, hey, if we don't get these super chats up, I'm shutting the live down. I head over to Instagram. He real shit.
I can believe that.
Real shit. And then on Instagram, they got the badge thing now. So people could purchase the badges.
Oh,
for like,
yeah.
during the live, and it could be like $5, $3, $10, whatever the case may be. Yeah, man, that's crazy. This man died right before Cinco de Mayo, man.
Yeah, I still ain't. I ain't want to believe that shit, man. I wasn't even.
I thought that shit was fake, man.
I did too, man.
I ain't want it to be true. I think today, like, I'm gonna be honest, I might sound morbid as fuck. but
Right.
If I hear a nigga died, I'm running with that shit. That nigga told me, these niggas was joking with me one time, and they said,
I didn't know we. I didn't do that. I know exactly what you talking about.
bruh, who said it?
That was B-Dot.
And who'd he tell me? It was
Nigga said Triple H died.
wow. I said, damn, bruh.
Not even trying to
nigga
question
Triple
it.
H was dead to you.
It was funny because we got it in the group chat and this nigga
I went to Google
this
and
nigga about
shit.
he was by the doorway. Nigga was outside smoking. He was like, Triple H died. He's like, Triple H died? Nigga running in here. I was like, man, Triple H ain't dead, nigga. I ain't even look it. I ain't even look
got
it.
a real one.
I ain't look it up or nothing. I said, but Triple H ain't dead, nigga.
What was that nigga move? I was about to do that shit to him.
The
The
pedigree.
pedigree.
Yeah.
I would have been shooting in this motherfucker.
Just out of respect. You
I
know
didn't
what
even
I'm
look
saying?
it up. I was like, bro, I'm confident Triple H ain't dead. Don't even believe this nigga beat up.
As soon as he texts me that shit, I say, damn, that nigga dead, bro.
Yeah, question that.
long
I
live
definitely
Triple
would.
H, bro.
I definitely wouldn't question that. Not Triple H. Man.
Long live Triple H, man. That's my nigga, man.
Like I say, I might be morbid, man. So, nigga tell me he did, I'm running with that shit. So when Kevin Samuels died, I was like, damn, man, I hope it ain't true just because I ain't want his haters to rejoice in that shit.
Oh, they
You know
definitely
what I mean?
was.
I mean, they still rejoicing
They
now.
still live now.
They tap dancing.
I
right
seen a
now,
tweet
like,
the other day said, "Y'all, why is Kevin Samuels still trending? God ended this already." I'm
Oh,
like,
Lord.
Wow.
damn, like that much hate for
That's
somebody that you don't have to
crazy.
tap in to hear his opinion. Like,
You don't even have to have him on your radar.
100%. You know how much people like? Prime example, Lil Nas X. I don't know what the fuck he be having going on unless somebody tell me. I got this motherfucker blocked on Twitter, Instagram, all
I
that
probably
shit.
should do that. And I only say that just because like his shit is too over the. It's always trying to outdo the last thing.
The thing is though, he has talent.
He has a
And I think
crazy
he
talent.
doesn't have he with the BET shit. He trying to Tyler Creator and Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean and Tyler Creator don't got to do that shit that you do. Like you do.
They don't
You know what I'm
focus
saying?
on. They're not making that their.
That's not they gimmick.
agenda. Yeah,
Yeah.
He
That's
don't
what
make
he
hip hop
made it.
music anyway, don't
Yeah,
you?
he
Make
meant like pop music.
pop
like,
country music.
I'm gonna tell you what. It don't matter what kind of music he makes because he's making that the narrative. Like
Yeah.
he makes that the conversation piece. It's never damn. Have you heard Lil Nas X's song?
Me and Mo had an episode. We talked about that. We was like, bro, it's never about the music with him. It's something attached to it that leads to the music. And it's like we could be talking about him for his music, but
Yeah.
it's always something that's attached to him in terms of that. But I mean, he's a troll. He's a Nicki Minaj stan. That's how he got his built. So he got a hit. He ran with it, and now you mix that with stardom.
That's an ugly equation.
That's a crazy equation, man.
Let me ask y'all this. All the wild shit aside, right? That's what we're gonna call it. When you first heard Old Town Road, what was your thought? What was your opinion?
When I first heard it, I was like, this is gonna be one of the catchiest songs.
Catchiest, yeah.
Like all time. Like I don't really listen to like the lyrics in depth. I just was like, oh, the way this beat hitting and the way he on the beat, I was like, oh, this gonna be catchy as hell.
That's the exact same thing I thought. It was gonna be a song of the year type, catchy. Yeah, 100. The kids was gonna love it.
Yeah.
I didn't think that when I first heard this shit, I was like, bro, this some. I thought it was just like a meme type shit. I thought maybe it'd just
That
be
is-
like
that is
it
like a
just come
meme
and
song,
go.
though. It
It's
is.
a meme
Yeah.
song, but I
Yeah.
just thought it was. I ain't think the shit was just gonna like.
He was fucking around
like
playing,
number
and he
one.
caught a hit. That's
That's
what it
how it
was.
happened, though. That's how it happened.
That's how it happened.
I saw like when I heard it, I thought that there was genius in this. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is somebody that can take any element of what's going on around him and turn it into a monster. Like the song structurally, sonically, the way it's formatted is amazing. It's built for a hit.
100%.
If he wrote that without any assistant, like any major assistance, oh my God, you get what I'm saying? Like the sky's the limit. That's what I initially
Yeah,
thought.
because even when the EP came out, the EP was good.
Yeah.
Like he got nominated for a reason. You know, they had the people who was they was giving him heat because they didn't feel like he was country music. But it's
Right.
like, who are y'all to say what country music is? I mean, we created this shit, so y'all will be all right. But at the end of the day, like
about it.
he's a dope artist for real. Like even his last album, like it was pretty good. But it's just the antics just be, for me, it just be way too much. It overshadow with him. It just overshadowed it a little bit way too much. Just
everything,
way too much.
everything.
Because even with him shitting on BET Awards about, and it's like, okay, that's the continuing running the narrative about, oh, you know, EBT Awards. Oh, y'all be watching this. And it's like, bro, y'all constantly complain year on basis about these award shows. Then you want to show on BET because of a nomination. It's like, Come on, bro. That shit wasn't cool. I wasn't fucking with that. Yeah. He tried to make it a homophobic thing when it's like, bro, like Tyler Creator, Frank Ocean, like plenty of people have been nominated. Like,
Yeah,
I don't get it.
People roast the BET Awards, but to be honest, dog, like that's like the only entertaining award show to me.
No, it is.
Like consistently.
It really is.
Like every year the BET Award good. Even when the shit was like during the pandemic, when everybody did like behind the scenes, like shit, like
they did the virtual shit. Yeah,
it was still decent.
I think it was pretty good. Yes, 100%. Even with the hip hop, the BET Hip Hop Awards, both of them together, they embrace the culture, they celebrate the culture, but then y'all want to make these essays and these threads about Grammys, all this other shit, AMAs, MTV is worse. I always see it with them.
MTV,
like MTV, they always be crying about MTV. I'm like, bro, when y'all gonna realize this shit ain't a Michael Jackson told y'all this a long time ago. They didn't even want to put his music videos on their platform. We talking 1983.
Right.
So here we are, 2022. Oh, it just is what it is. Celebrate what celebrates you.
That's one concept, the black community has never accepted. When you really think about it.
Nah, facts.
Like,
I agree.
We look to get validation outside of our community.
100%. I agree with that. It's just like the other day when Tax Tone had that dumbass tweet and he was talking about how
I didn't even see it. I'm laughing already.
Yeah, he
how did nigga get a phone in jail?
Yeah,
I don't know. He got some other shit.
He got some other shit going on.
Someone snuck it up there.
But he said some shit about how we could tell white people not to have an opinion on our shit. That means we shouldn't have an opinion on politics. So he like retweeted my shit and quoted it. He was like, "No, you think?" I'm like, "Nigga, politics is partly why you still sitting. That ain't you trying to equate entertainment with real life shit that affect black people.
Your ass
like
on
a grand scale, like with music, they got the business side of it, but it don't add up. This is not the same shit. Right. Yeah, they do fucked up shit on the business, but we created the art at the end of the day. So for him to even make that comparison, it's like, nah, it's not even about that. Like I don't give a fuck if they have an opinion on it or not. Is when they do this, we see it on Twitter all the time. We know who running these pages.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, for sure.
Double XL Source had a tweet the other day that was cringe. Where I can't remember what it was. I'm like, oh, okay, I see what's going on. Ain't no black person running this page.
I talk about it all the time. Hip hop media or hip hop news rather. We have no hip hop news no more. It's become gossip and blavity shit. Essentially, and that's what they think is eye catching and attention grabbing for us. But it's like, nah, we need more. Like history, deep dives into the music, deep dives in interviews, people actually giving a fuck when writing these articles. Mm-hmm. Don't write some shit that you are tweeting, essentially. You know what I'm saying? No, under the same tone that your tweets follow. That's what pisses me off.
No, I 100% agree with you. I think with now is because of social media rise, I think a lot of people just took a step back as far as the quality in terms of doing the articles and having these outlets because it's instant. So now people could just go out there, tweet something, put it out, make an Instagram post, do all this type of shit. So it takes away from really, all right, let me sit back, evaluate this shit, bust it down, really put out some quality shit. They don't want to do that. Everybody's just trying to be first in media now. And that's in with everything, sports, music, anything surrounding black culture. Like, and when you look at even me and Mo trip about this shit all the time with Bleacher Report. And it's like when they be making these cultural references sometimes in terms of combining sports, I'm like, all right, man. Like sometimes they be doing a little bit too much. Like they know what time it is when it comes to black culture. We're the most impactful culture on the planet. Like even with the Jack Harlow shit, they ran an article the other day talking about, Jack Harlow has always loved black women. I'm what he trying to get in front of, man?
Was that shit real? I thought that shit was fake. That was like a real article?
I fucking hate Jack Harlow. And it's not even him. It's just the push that he has. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot going on.
He seemed like, I'm gonna be honest, he seemed like a nice guy, but like the outside shit make you not like him.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
I don't understand it, man. I don't know.
And again, it's nothing against Jack Harlow.
He's a dope rapper. He is a dope rapper to me.
He's okay.
Well, I said it. Like,
he's a white rapper.
I think he's good. Like people are trying to push him.
He's the epitome.
He's good.
He's the epitome of a white rapper to me. All right, so check me out.
I ain't listening to enough music. I only listen to like maybe 3 songs total, if that.
Who the fuck samples Glamorous? the first thing is the bars be very cliche.
I can see that.
It's
The bars
like
be elementary.
they're shit that you've heard before, just with the clever spin on it.
With a clever spin. Okay, I can
Every
see what you're
white
going with that,
rapper
yeah.
has the exact same thing, right? Every white rapper has that one thing about him. You can't name one that didn't. Lil Dicky. If we're just talking like the ability to rap, Lil Dicky, Macklemore. You get what I'm saying? Like Macklemore wasn't a bad rapper if we're talking about white rappers.
Man, that nigga kind of corny too,
He
bro.
is. He is. Who the fuck makes a song about thrifting? Lil
Yeah, that's what I'm
Dicky.
saying,
Who
like-
makes a song about saving that money? What I'm getting at is this. These white rappers all make music that
I don't think anybody was really like outstanding. Like, I mean, of the last like RIP to him, Mac Miller. I wasn't a big fan, but as far as his skill set, he was a good rapper.
he developed.
He developed
developed to
over time.
be a
Yeah,
good-
I wasn't
to
a
be a
big
good
fan
rapper.
of. I know Mo fuck with Mac
I
Miller.
fuck with bruh shit. I thought he was pretty straight.
I think Mac Miller developed to be a good
Yeah.
rapper, and I have like this isn't because of his passing or anything like
Right.
that, but I feel like I gave Mac Miller his credit after really after I would say watching movies with no sound or whatever.
That was a
in
good
silence-
album.
in
That was a good
silence
album.
or whatever. Yeah, that was a really good album, and it's like okay, I see that.
That's
And
the
then-
one when he was naked. I ain't listening to that shit. That crack was naked, man. I'm sorry. When you watched that, you looked at the album cover.
Fuck no,
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, I can't look at no dude naked.
nigga.
I'm just saying. Like, I'm a big Lloyd fan. I ain't listened to his last album because he was butt naked with a guitar over his meat. I was like, I'm not listening to this shit.
That album was pretty good.
All right,
though.
man.
I can believe that, but I'm
At
not
least Young
listening to
Thug
that
on
either.
Bar the Six. Young Thug was kind of in the dark, so I was like, all right.
Yeah, nah, you got exceptions.
He picking and choosing. He picking and choosing.
Like he was in the I don't know, bro.
All right, man. Here we go.
Hey, no, but speaking of, me and Mo was tripping off this in the car. There was a dude who went viral for talking about going to a gay bar, right?
Oh,
You
man.
seen that tweet?
Oh, that's the homie actually.
And I said, oh, that
Vegas.
Ant must know him.
This man said he had
I'm
several.
gonna shout out my homie. Shout out Vegas.
Was he
Zay.
trolling or he was dead
No,
ass?
bro. That dude, he like 46. He a grown man. He ain't trolling. He
I
dead
believe
ass
he
serious.
dead ass serious.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
This man said he had several offerings of bussy at the bar.
He went a little too far. He didn't have to tweet all that. If you wanted, actually, bro, if you want to go to a
That
gay
nigga
bar,
said,
just don't
"Mind
tweet him.
Yeah, the shit was funny
Mind
because he
you.
was like, yeah, he was like, yeah, I was impressed by them. Like, I'm not gay or nothing. I was just impressed by the way they was spitting game. He said, I'm gonna go back.
Nah.
It's funny.
Hell no.
It's funny because he a big fan of the podcast. He's definitely gonna hear this.
Hey man, shout out to Brado. That was
shout out to Brado. That was a
funny ass tweet.
Yeah,
That was a funny ass
That's
tweet.
how small the internet is. But yeah, that's definitely the homie. Shout
Well,
out to Vegas
shit.
Zay.
If we're talking about just how small the internet is, my homie made them hoochie daddy shorts that was going viral.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That nigga we went to school with.
Yeah,
him.
we almost had him on the podcast. I was like, Joe, hit him up to be on the podcast. It came to Tuesday when we record. Joe was like, you still want on the podcast? I was like, nah, I changed my mind. That shit was...
Man.
How he doing with that shit? He running it up?
I mean, he does pretty well with his clothing line. I don't know how the hoochie daddy shorts did, honestly, but the nigga
He said they
did,
sold out.
and I could believe that. He hand does everything, like he does everything himself. You know what I'm saying, like by hand and all of that shit. So like I salute him. You know what I mean, and he a good friend. You know, I don't cop everything, you know what I mean, but I have supported him.
Yeah,
and
100%.
I
Yeah,
still
yeah.
do, you know what I mean. But he had a pair of Jacksonville shorts to where like it had all the teams, like it was really Florida, rather, but it had the Jaguars, the Florida Panthers, like FAMU's logos and shit.
Okay.
all
Yeah,
over
that's
the
what's
shorts on one side, and
That's
then
hard.
like Ville on the other. Man, them shorts was fire as fuck. Nah, them was some little ass shorts. I bought them shits.
Them was
Hey.
the real hoochie daddy.
Them the prototypes.
White, I fuck with you, bruh. I'm giving you your dues. You know what I'm saying? But when I put on them shorts, I say, "Oh, the hoes gonna love this."
Oh yeah, they put you in that type of bag.
That's what I said.
Okay, all right.
But you know what I mean? Like when I wore them out, I had to say it. A nigga wore a big ass t-shirt with them little ass shorts,
Wow. Bro.
and
That's
I
crazy.
put them above the knees. You know what I mean? But when I like now, when I wear them out, I'm going to the hoes house. You know what I'm saying? Like I put them
Makes
things
sense.
on.
I can dig it.
I step out the car. First thing they say when I walk in the crib is, "You got some nice legs." Be like, "Yes, ma'am."
Hey man, speaking of you know, you about to spin the 40 ball, man. What's up with the the podcast After Dark, man? How y'all started that?
RAOP.
Yeah.
Well, how y'all get on that?
Out,
That's
man?
a fire ass idea, bro.
Man.
All right, so one day I just woke up. I told Joe, I know a lot of hoes. Let's interview them.
That's exactly what that nigga said.
That's all it takes sometimes, man.
I just woke up. I said, man, bro, I know a lot of hoes. Let's talk to them. So man, so we do.
Oh, I was down.
Yeah, this nigga said yes.
Yeah, okie dokie.
So the premise of the show, it was supposed to be just like we just talked to like sex workers
Nah, I
and
feel
shit,
you, I
different
feel
shit.
you.
And like that's why I was saying like a lot of them be in Charleston. A couple of them in Charleston right now. One of them actually, the first one I ain't gonna say no names. The first one we did, she was making so much bread selling coochie in Charleston. She moved up there.
Damn.
So yeah, that's why I was asking. I was like, bro, what y'all got going on up there?
Man, niggas in their trick bag out there, man.
Niggas on Sproul, Mo? Niggas still on Sproul?
I don't know.
Drew, them niggas still on Sproul, man?
I don't know. Man. I don't know.
What's that, a website or something?
No,
That's
Sproul is an
Sproul
infamous
Labs.
Sproul.
Infamous,
Yeah.
infamous blade, basically.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Where they be picking them up at hookers and
Oh,
shit.
that's like
yeah.
y'all Figaro.
Basically.
Basically.
Facts. Oh, my bad. Yeah,
Basically.
facts.
That nigga Amp say he don't touch the
Yeah.
I don't want to be. I'm like, bro, I don't want to touch it. I ain't smoking it. They're like,
my
bro,
hands
keep.
dirty.
They're like, bro, keep.
I mean,
your,
I keep my hands
I don't want to
cold.
touch it. And they're like, nigga, keep your hands off my shit if you ain't smoking. Like, I don't know the etiquettes to the shit.
Nigga act like I'm gonna chop his head off.
I'll be like, because what if I grab? What if I ain't smoking it? What if I grab it and drop the shit on the ground and y'all be like, man,
Nah,
Yeah, get me
it
outta
is
here.
little superstitions with that shit.
yeah, I might be.
You
bad
heard
luck.
any, Mo? You
As far
got?
as-
Do you got any superstitions with
Smoking
smoking and
wise?
shit? Yeah.
I be picky on dropping the blunt. Like somebody, the handoff got to be right, man. Like
Yeah.
what you got on your mind to
Drew,
where you
my bad.
fumbling the handoff? Like you know what I'm saying?
So what I heard with that was if you drop the blunt, somebody fucking your bitch.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
classic. That's a classic.
Wow.
But it's like, are you good though, brother? Like why you fumbling the handoff? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like why your
Troy
hand
D.
shaking?
Yeah, why you shaky out here, bro? You good?
That
Like,
makes sense.
yeah,
Like, bro, you got a baby on the way or something?
yeah. You think about some shit? Is she okay, bro? You know what I'm saying? You know where she at?
Yeah.
Oh, some shit like that. Like
That makes sense.
you know where she at, bro?
But
Shout out
back-
to Sugar Free,
But
man.
back to the RAOP at night. Yeah, the premise was just to bring chicks up here that we know that do sex work and shit, and like make people like, because to me, to be honest, I think sex working is just like a normal job to me. That may
No, it
sound
is.
crazy
No,
to some
it is.
people.
It's the first job. It's one
I'm
of the
trying
first
to like,
jobs.
yeah, exactly. I'm trying to break like the bad stigma of like sex working. So we talk to them, make them feel like normal people. Now, some people may judge us because we do be making them
Wilder.
wild out sometimes.
Yeah.
Join the Patreon to see
Yeah,
what's
Patreon.
going on.
You was on foot duty one episode,
Yeah,
bro.
that's-
That's when I knew my niggas was toe boys, man.
Oh man, salute the toe boys.
Salute the toe boys,
Salute
man.
the toe boys.
Niggas
Hey,
really
man.
fuck with the toes, man.
Hey,
That's
man.
crazy.
Come on, bro. You don't fuck with the toes?
22
Man,
shot
niggas,
salute to my
man,
toe boys,
listen,
man.
I'll rub the
toe
feet,
boy?
but I'm not putting no toes in the mouth.
All
Man.
right, man.
That's when you and your
He ain't
freaky
grow up
deaky
yet, man.
bag,
He ain't grow up yet.
That's
He
on
ain't
my
grow up
bag.
yet.
I massage the feet all day. I'm not putting the toes in my
man,
mouth.
Nah,
man.
you not
That's
nasty
child's
enough.
play.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Like
Y'all
Y'all,
that.
so y'all
grown,
niggas,
man.
no, the shit. So see, Mo is very particular. So this, I'll map out. I'll draw up a bitch for him, right? And Mo will be like, "Them toes ain't on point. I'm not fucking with them." Straight
Real
up,
nigga.
straight
Real
up.
ass nigga.
I'm talking about even intermediate. I'm like, they get like they okay. I'm like, nah.
You gotta hit
I'ma give
the
it-
applause
But see-
button, man.
Yes sir. Yes sir. Yes sir. Yes sir.
And this go way back because I met Mo 2011. If we started having them conversations, it's like, nah. See me, I pay attention to him. Like you ain't about to just have no regulars now, but
Right.
I don't put that much emphasis on it like he do, and a couple of my other homies.
Hey,
Oh,
man,
nah.
it get like that, man. It really do.
I had to let one know. Like your feet ain't there.
Yeah.
And we talked about it.
How'd that go?
It only could go one way.
This nigga dope.
We gonna keep our socks on as best
Oh,
we
wow.
can. You know what I'm saying? Like more.
I think
often
maybe
than
for me
not.
because all the women that I dealt with, they pretty much just always kept up their feet, so I never really probably paid attention to
pretty
it.
girls got good feet. So
Yeah.
it is rare that you get one that just like got.
And
bad
see, like my
feet.
ex, she was notorious for just always upkeep with it, feet, nails. So and I think it was something I never really had to pay attention to.
Yeah. Now we had one homie. He was trying to follow behind me and Joe with the toe boy shit.
Oh my god.
So we in the group chat. We was like scouting talent for the RAOP at night.
Right.
So the chick, she got like a bunch of like foot pictures on her Twitter and shit.
Now,
Like-
hold up. Before you even go to that, all Amp did was he sent us her profile and he was like, yo, go through, check her media and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Good for the
Right,
show.
right.
Yeah, and just do your research.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So Joe, a real nigga. Joe sent a picture with the one with the titties out. I was like, oh yeah, that's
Like, bruh,
Fire.
she got her titties just wide open. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, let's go. I can fuck with this.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
Now the homie, he sent a picture of 3 pictures of her feet,
3.
saying, "Oh, these shit got me going crazy, bro. Her feet, she had
They almost made me throw up.
Fred Flintstone feet, big ass feet.
Even thinking about it.
Is that brother okay?
They were red.
Is he all right?
They were painted red, and like it just drew so much attention to how ugly the feet were.
Nothing
She
like
had
a
the
bad
toe- she
foot
had the
with red
toes red?
toenails. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh no, I thought that was out the game, man. They still doing
I
that?
wish
She must be older. How old she is?
Nah, she was younger.
she was
chick.
younger. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
man.
She was like 24, 25.
Oh no.
And when I seen them ugly ass feet, oh my god.
I just replied, I like, bro, what's wrong with you?
Hey man, you can't false claim this toe boy shit, man.
Dog.
You gotta have an eye.
You gotta have the eye,
Gotta
nigga.
have the
like,
eye.
like, bruh. If oh my god,
Mo be on it. Like him and my boy man, shout out man. They
even-
be on the TL. They'll throw the alley oop to each other on the TL.
Yeah,
Hey,
we'll have a open table on the timeline. Like, yo, like, is this how does this look?
You
How
got
does it present in that heel?
what's
You
the
know what
one?
I'm
What's
saying?
the one girl y'all always at my? Kaylor, the one that fuck with P.
Yeah,
Her
Kayla
toes. They
Will?
love her toes. Yeah, Kayla will.
Oh, she's
y'all put me on.
she's Hall of Fame. She's Hall of
yeah,
Fame.
Am, you appreciate it. You appreciate
She's
it.
Hall of Fame.
You only get 3
I
colors,
appreciate it
ladies.
for the other stuff.
You get like 3 colors.
What's the 3 colors?
Go ahead. He got it.
Top tier,
got
white.
it.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Undefeated.
Okay.
You're allowed a nude, like a,
Okay. Yeah, I
There you
seen
go.
those.
a opaque.
This brother
something.
spitting.
You know what I'm saying?
This brother spitting.
Bars.
Now that third one is where you have a little leeway, but it better not be anything bright.
That's where you gotta test the girl taste.
Oh my god.
So nothing like orange.
When her
No.
freestyle color.
No,
That's her
okay.
freestyle color.
Yes.
That's when you see
When you go to when you go to Wendy's and you choosing your soda, and they like, nigga, you want root beer? Just root beer? You don't want no
Zaxby's
vanilla
freestyle
in
machine.
it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't want a shot of cherry in this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Like that's where she got a little choice.
Mm-hmm.
And if she come back with something crazy, you gotta. It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. You know what I'm saying? Like K Kemper ass.
So you cutting it off. You not even warning conversation. Like, you know, you fucked up this color, but you know we still cool. You just cut off.
If it happens like
Consistent behavior. You know, I feel you.
Cause I let them know this. I let them know, yo, your white toes. Oh my god. Every time they're out, you'll have me like I'll crawl to you, baby.
Hey man, respect.
You know what
You
I'm
don't even
saying?
gotta do the full. Well, she ain't gotta do the full white. Just like do the white
French tips.
White
Oh,
tips,
That too.
like
Yeah,
the
that
French
too.
The
tips be
tips.
cute,
The
but you
tips
gotta
are nice.
have some really nice feet.
Yes, the
to
nails.
do
The nail
French
beds
tips.
got to be nice.
Like-
the nail beds got to be nice.
Can't have that little skin on the pinky.
You can't have that little ass pinky nail.
Yeah, you can't have that little the little pig nail.
So y'all don't play the corn shit neither.
Whoa.
No.
Why
Not
would
at
we?
all. Not
Why-
even a small speck. of
Why
corn.
would we? Why would we when we don't have
Shawty
to?
got corns. Shawty got corns. Nah. It's done data. It's done data.
No matter head from feet up, she just boom killing. But she got a little corn. You're not fucking with it.
I can't love her.
Sometimes if you fucking with like a chick that used to be a stripper, they might have some fucked up feet.
I can't love her.
I ain't never seen that, but I can believe that.
I can believe
though.
that. That makes sense.
Like,
I'm shallow,
for a long
ladies.
time.
But you ain't wifing a stripper anyway. You just if she got fucked up feet, then it's just like, all right.
I can't love you.
Okay, I get my fault. I can't hear today.
So you're not wife. You're not just wifing them. Period. If you want to wife one, feet have to be on point 100%.
If her feet are there,
That shit sound petty as fuck, but
yeah,
They got petty reasons. Too.
I don't think I got one. To be honest
They got
with you,
petty.
I think my
gotta
shit is really
stand on my
teeth.
business with this toe shit. Like that's all I can say.
That's what I'm
teeth is
saying.
a good one though.
Teeth is
a
my
good one.
shit.
Teeth is a good one.
That's a good one.
There's nothing wrong with.
good.
There's
Oh,
nothing
okay.
wrong with that
And
at
we
all.
just see, wasn't Carrie Hilson like, yo, I can't fuck with no nigga that got fucked up teeth? And she was like, #easy fix.
Oh, she said
They
that
got their
recently.
own, yeah, they got their own shit.
Nice.
They
Hold
stand
up,
on-
was y'all fucking with Cardi B before she fixed her teeth?
See,
But
I haven't
Cardi
really
B-
seen
I
too many pictures
I
of
never
Cardi B
noticed- I
before
never
her
noticed her
teeth.
teeth
That's
before
what I'm
Cardi
saying.
B
saying.
had some fucked up teeth, but she was
Man.
still bad.
Was she on
All right.
Love and Hip Hop with fucked up
In
teeth?
all
Yeah,
seriousness,
she was.
Yeah, she was.
In all seriousness, I'm gonna say this: when it comes to the toes,
Megan Good had fucked up teeth.
I got rules. You know what I'm saying? But I bend and fold. You know,
Certain ones. Who the certain ones?
It ain't no celebrity I bend and fold for. Cause the ones with ugly feet, them feet be ugly as like them feet would scare me at night. If I woke up and they was rubbing on me and I had to look under the cover to see what was that.
So like celebrity wise, who's your top chick
Oh man, let me see.
that you would give a pass for?
I used to give Amp a lot of shit because about his obsession with Kali Uchis because I never looked at her toes. Right?
She got top 5 toes. Look at.
She do.
I used to. I was in your
When
bag.
I
So I didn't
Googled her.
understand amp like thing with her. But like,
When I Googled her,
yeah.
Fire.
When
I
I
do.
googled to see them toes,
I don't fuck with her no more because she keep fucking with niggas with sexual assault charges.
Wow.
Oh, she's a wrangler.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
yeah, she like them Deshaun's.
Yeah.
damn.
That's a nasty nigga, man. It's a nasty nigga.
Yeah,
man.
that nigga's disgusting.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Sick Negro Hall of Fame, man. Freak bull.
Oh, that nigga got his jersey up. Like he ain't even
First
to
ballot.
his trial.
That nigga
Yeah.
locked that page. I was like, nah, bro, go ahead and open that page back up.
On Twitter, nigga, you got 1.7 million, nigga.
That
Go ahead and
nigga,
open that page.
Go ahead,
nigga
open that
probably
shit
know
up,
his
man.
close
What the
friends
fuck
talking
wrong
about
with
I
you,
need a
This nigga at training mini camp throwing interceptions and shit. Yeah, nigga, I know. Fucked up, man. That's some nasty shit.
I
This
never
nigga-
thought it would have been him though. Like that's crazy. Like
Dog, 66.
when this shit
massage
first hit, I'm like,
therapist.
man, ain't no way, bro. Like this nigga, like I always know him for being like a cool athlete. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you never heard him in anything. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy because that shit didn't come out until he wanted that trade.
Yeah.
That's the thing, and that's what
Yeah.
was making it sketchy for me. But
Yeah.
then, dog, last week when they was doing them civil cases, and when I knew he really was guilty, when he was like the girl started crying, but he didn't know why she was crying. So I'm like, so she's just gonna be crying at the end. All right, man. And then when more details started coming out, I was like, nah, dog,
And they exposed that DM when he
support black business shit.
yeah, he tried to use the black business support black business line. And he sexually assaulted the chick, the black woman. Then he tried to buy like 40 of her like I guess she was selling like shampoos
He bought
or
like a
some
large
shit.
shipment of them shit.
Yeah, like he assaulted her. Then like, oh, I'm gonna make it feel better by buying 40. And you, like, bro, that nigga just
Sick nigga, man.
Sick niggas, man. He's gonna be on a podcast one day.
Y'all know who he was listening to.
Cool.
Trey Songz and R. Kelly. Damn, it's crazy that Trey Songz aspired to be so much like R. Kelly.
Too many stories, man.
That nigga went as far as to.
I know a girl. I know two women who don't know each other who basically got like the same story surrounding this dude as far as like how he's rude towards women, like rough towards them, shit like that. Like everybody can't be lying, man.
Nah, I definitely think that nigga needs jail, like not therapy.
Jail, hell.
Yeah, all of that shit.
Shit, I was feeling like that when Keke Palmer told her story.
Hold up, what Keke Palmer said?
She was like, he was like a real aggressive towards her at a video shoot and shit. She
Yeah,
had to
like-
hide in the closet and shit to get away from him.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, look, I ain't know that about that nigga.
That was like
I used to love
2014,
that,
14,
uh,
15.
Yeah.
That Superwoman shit, that was a hard ass record that nigga dropped.
Facts.
I don't listen to none of that
I
nigga
don't
shit
bump
no
their-
more.
His music ain't that good.
Yeah, I'm about to say, bro. Like, I ain't even trying to be on no switch or shit. I really wasn't fucking with his music like
Yeah.
that. It wasn't all that to me.
It wasn't all
No,
that.
his
I
shit
fuck
is
with
not
the
all
older
that.
shit more than anything. His
Yeah,
older
I was
shit,
gonna
yeah,
say
like, that new shit. I
His
ain't
first
really-
album
I'm
was
gonna be
like,
honest, dog. When I used to listen to older shit, I used to listen to the album, get like maybe 4
Just
songs off
hate
the
it.
shit.
Yeah, I mean that's about it too. That's about my ceiling with Trey.
Yeah,
Songz,
Trey's
I
he don't got
wasn't really
nothing
fucking
that's
with bro,
He
like
not,
that.
yeah,
He's
he
not
just had a
monumental.
voice. He not a prolific writer.
No, hell no. Because he don't got nothing. You know what's so funny? I was listening to a podcast. I can't remember who it was. And they was like, they was at this party or something. And they asked him, he was like, yo, I know who you could do a versus. Matter of fact, it was Button. And he said, yo, Trey, I know you could do a versus with. And he was like, who? He's like, Omarion. And he said, Trey kind of gave him a look like, don't disrespect me. But it's like, nigga, who you gonna go up against?
All right,
Nigga?
Omarion eat his ass up.
Real facts.
For real, like
Facts. Get him out the paint quick too.
that nigga Omarion be hitting that dance on their ass.
Oh, when it comes to performance, he's cooked.
Oh, it's
Oh,
a
yeah,
rap.
facts.
Trey's
Yeah.
not doing no dancing.
I don't think that nigga can dance.
I don't think Trey has ever did no choreography.
I never knew him for any movie.
Nigga be on that bit popping locking.
Hell no. Fuck that. Being this is a question I got for y'all. Since y'all like be in Jacksonville, did y'all want to come across NFL players at any time?
Man, fuck no.
Nah.
I don't. I
Damn,
ain't.
you a Jags fan though, right?
Yeah, I don't really be seeing them like that. They be hiding. They don't be out like
Yeah, them
that.
niggas gonna be out in the
Oh,
city.
okay.
They be hiding. I wouldn't be out either. These motherfuckers get robbed. Bro, Jags players used to get robbed in the 90s
Yeah.
and early 2000s. What's the Jag player that got set up by them chicks? And
Oh
he
damn.
got shot. They shot his
And
ass.
they
Oh,
did Fred
damn.
Taylor dirty, man. Y'all
I
did
never
Fred
heard about
Taylor
that.
dirty?
Who was that?
It was, I forgot
It was a
which play.
receiver.
No, it was a dude on defense. It's like a defensive lineman. He was out in the club and shit. 2 chicks out here set him up, got him killed. I mean, not he didn't get killed. He got shot in his back and he was paralyzed. Couldn't play football no more.
Wow, I didn't hear about that story.
Oh, I got some Jimmy Smith stories when I was a kid.
Yo, him and Keenan McCardell used to kill, man.
Yeah, that boy Jimmy Smith, man, he used to be, well, allegedly, he used to be on Lim Turner buying that
Oh yeah.
that snow.
That's a known fact, nigga.
You just draw down Lim Turner.
It
you be-
wasn't just Jimmy Smith neither.
Oh yeah, what's the one white dude, Matt Jones?
Yeah, that boy.
Oh, the receiver.
Yeah, he used to be in the hood all the time.
Yeah, shit. He brought
Oh,
him
man.
out into the.
You knew Jimmy Smith was in the hood when you seen a Rolls Royce, a gray Rolls Royce in the hood. Oh yeah, that's Jimmy Smith
That's
out
Jimmy.
here buying that coat.
Getting his fixings.
Man on his Sam Hurd shit, man. I feel him.
Yeah, man, that boy. But the Jag player, man, they just be chilling, man. They don't be out. But I don't blame. I stay in my house too.
Yeah, niggas ain't trying to get out here get
And-
fucked up. Especially the way the shit is now out here, man.
And all the ones that was in the street, like Fournette, he was in the streets. He can't even come back to Jacksonville no more.
He done got banned.
Yeah, he got banned. He
Damn.
was
Damn.
doing. We talk about it off. We ain't gonna talk about it on.
Nah, I
air.
feel you.
We'll talk about it off.
I
air.
feel
But he
it.
was doing some shit out here. That's why he in Tampa. It's easy to find. I ain't saying nothing that's not easy to find either. But yeah, he was wilding. But yeah, the most of the Jaguar players, they chill in the house, man.
Oh, okay. I feel you.
Collier. Richard Collier.
Richard Collier, oh,
Yeah. That's
Oh, I remember that dude.
That name
I remember
sound
dude.
familiar,
Yeah, it
yeah.
do sound familiar.
yeah, got
I
fucked.
remember a lot of niggas had that jersey too. And then
Oh yeah, niggas did have his jersey. Yeah, they set that boy up. That shit was crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, y'all had a squad coming out the gates, man.
Early
Y'all niggas should have
on,
went to the Super Bowl
I was
'99
a
for
Titans
sure.
fan back then though.
Who you like?
I'm a Jags fan.
Jackson. Okay. You was a Titans fan though.
You
Yeah, I'm
can't.
from Pensacola.
You can't be. What does that mean?
What that mean, West Florida?
I grew up. All right, so look,
You must have like
That's
Steve
verse
McNair,
Florida.
RIP.
that's verse Florida, nigga. I wasn't in my head growing up. I wasn't nowhere near Jacksonville. I was rapping. Matter of fact, my brother was a big Titans fan. My older brother, and so I used to watch the games with him, and then watching Steve McNair, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
RIP.
R.I.P.
man.
yeah, of course. So, I became a huge Steve McNair fan, right? Then I just fell in love with the team. I moved to Jacksonville, and I realized, all right, I'm here. They
Yeah.
rivals. You know what I'm saying? I can't rep. You know what I'm saying? The Titans like that. But fuck these niggas.
That's crazy. Watch this though, Mo. How your ass a Celtics fan?
Paul Pierce was my favorite player growing up. Man.
Oh, Mo is a fan of all those teams around that area. I always found that funny.
I like you.
He like
I like
UConn
Antoine
Huskies,
Walker,
the Patriots, and the Celtics.
Antoine, when they got Paul, I was like, these niggas hard, bro.
When them two was together, I was like, yo,
because growing up, everybody was a Bulls fan. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom made me watch all those finals with her and shit like that. So like when it was time for me to pick my own team, I was looking around like, I fuck with Paul Pierce, bro.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Paul Pierce was cold to me.
Yeah, I'm definitely
that.
That's how I became a Bulls fan. Jordan.
Yeah.
See, I like Jordan, but I used to kind of root against him. Like when I was little, I used to be a Magic fan because I used to like fuck with Shaq and Penny.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
Orlando was just up the street, so
I
that was a given.
I thought like Jordan was just one of those players that like, all right, everybody roots for Jordan, but you ain't gotta like everybody ain't gotta be a Bulls fan. You
Man,
know
it
what I'm
was
saying?
destined.
So like,
Matter of fact, I was born day before my mom was watching the finals when she had me. So I was like
Damn,
born like
that's
day
crazy,
before,
yeah.
day before he won his first ship.
that nigga was like, yeah,
Day after,
it was
matter of fact, day
destined
after.
for me.
Yeah, it was destined. It was written in stone. My mom's got me jackets, stuff like that. But ironic because she really liked the Knicks. She was a John Starks fan, shit like that. So
Did this dude just did this?
That was funny.
hey, I wanted to ask y'all like because y'all on like what 430 episodes now.
I think it's like
416. I think we just did 416. Something like that.
I ask me and Mo talk about this all the time. When do y'all feel like a tide changed as far as like slandering podcasts?
That's crazy. I had that on the list to ask y'all niggas.
Oh, okay.
So we always talking about that.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to mess up your list.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah.
Maybe within. I feel like the pandemic fucked everything
100%.
up.
Pandemic. that
So
fucked a lot of
with the
shit.
pandemic, a lot more people podcast. So I think that kind of like changed up a lot. It was more clips going out,
Yeah.
more
Them bait clips.
hate clips. Yeah.
And it's funny, I got a text before we came up here and he was like, man, it must be frustrating for you and Mo to kind of get caught up being that the podcast game is so saturated. And I was like, no, not really. It's because it's just like with anything. It's like when rap came out, okay, you're going to get more rappers. It could
Right.
be anything.
Yeah.
So with us, we just keep on recording and keep on pushing. But as far as the slander, it was definitely around the pandemic time. And then it's the same topics. Like there's just one podcast, no bullshit. They got a huge following and all this. But they really do talk about the same shit as regards to dating. It's like how many different ways are you going to talk about the same shit? And it just, y'all don't really hate this shit because y'all engaging in it. Y'all want to have this conversation every single day.
Yeah.
And it's like, niggas could go check me and Mo record. Like, we ain't never really talked about that shit on a consistent basis like that.
It's easy to make clips
it's
like that
easy.
to bait people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want you
Yeah.
to fuck with me because you actually fuck with us.
Yeah, that's
You know
the
what I'm
that's the
saying? Like,
easy way. That's just like
yeah,
the
that's
cheap
just
way.
like, I just don't get it. Like, it's like a gimmick. It's like a gimmick almost.
Yeah.
Like, what's talking
I
about
seen a tweet.
Nas X and shit is the same thing.
I seen a tweet the other day said, y'all have a deep conversation with your friend and think y'all got to start a podcast. And it's like ever since the pandemic, I want to say more towards end of 2020, it really kicked up. It was like, defund black men with podcasts, and I'm like, shit.
That's just it done moved on from black men to like black people.
Period.
They
Yeah.
trying to get black women out of here too. If a black woman talk about finance, they tear her ass up.
Yeah, straight up.
Soon as a black woman talk about money, they're like, her wig is
Oh,
lifting
yeah.
off her head.
Yeah.
I ain't about to listen to her
That's the
financial.
first thing they go to. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
That hair, I was like, damn. She
A
just-
woman frontal got to be on point before you talk about
Straight
some money.
up.
I was like,
Straight
bro,
up.
all she said was get your credit straight. How you tearing this lady up?
How many niggas are choosing you? That's
that's
what they
what they do.
resort to. That's what they
I
resort
think
to.
what it is
Now that one, that is pretty corny, but
Yeah. A lot of people don't understand, like, this whole podcast and shit is still, like, fairly new at the same time.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
a
still
baby.
It's still a new industry, so it's like, it's going to be a lot of people come in, but it's, to me, I think it's about, like, how long you're willing to do it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like,
right.
if this not your, like, actual lifestyle, something that you really love doing, that you know, hey, even if I can't make it, like, it's been episodes where I can't make it, but I'll make sure I got, like, one of my homeboys filling for me. Like, we got to keep this shit going. Like, you know, it's like that. Like,
yeah, every week consistent.
everybody don't got that mindset when they get into this. So
Right.
when they get into it and then they see it's not like that, you know what I'm saying? They like,
Or they want to get paid before
they
they
want to
do one
get paid
episode.
before
Yeah.
they put any work in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have a resume. Like, people can't.
Yeah, niggas was podcasting like a smooth 5 years, but we got it down, to be honest.
Dog.
Also, man, just like with the podcast and shit, when I first started podcasting, it was a billion podcasts out, but it was white people.
Right.
It's just people got an issue now because like it's a 2 billion now, and it's half white, half black now. So when niggas do anything, we just gotta tear each other down sometimes. Yeah. Like, bro, just let this shit off.
I don't really even judge niggas' podcasts, bro. Like, I just listen to it for what it is.
Listen to it for what it is. If anything, like I had people reach out to me, ask me how to start a podcast. I say, dog, if anything, you're gonna get better with time for one. Yeah. And if it's something that if you're looking to it, like it might sound cliche, but this really is some real shit. Like if you really enjoy doing it, the money is gonna come, bro. Like for real, seriously, because a lot of people, they look at it now, well, I gotta get paid before I do it. I understand people got bills, you gotta pay for this and the third, but my whole thing is, shit, me and Mo been coming out of pocket for the podcast since 2016. Why the fuck we gonna stop now? It don't make sense.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just gonna continue to keep growing and growing. Like with Drew, shout out Drew. You know, Drew do other podcasts too, and it's like, you know, you might come across some that, you know, start, you know, they fall off a little while and, you know, get back up, but niggas like y'all and us, nah, this shit ain't stopping. Right. Get this shit going. Especially for niggas who've been doing it before it was like, you know, when it was really like a baby. Because I remember hearing about podcasts probably 2015, 14, and it was Combat Jack, RP to him. I heard about him, and then of course you had Button pop up and just throughout time. And it's like, but now it's like I think people just want to have an aha moment when it comes to podcasts, and it's like, oh no, you gotta do this on a consistent basis. And a lot of people don't know how to talk.
Sometimes it takes like 200 episodes to get that aha moment from like a viral standpoint. You just don't know it yet.
You look up and people will be like, "Oh shit, we only talked for 10 minutes."
Yeah.
What else
you gonna talk about? They tapped out.
Can you really carry a conversation? Can you be engaged with your audience? A lot of people don't understand.
Can you be engaged with each other?
Yeah,
100%.
That's a big thing.
Yeah.
That's an art.
So like one thing I notice is, or that I encounter is, people will ask things about podcasting, right? They'll show slight interest, and then instead of doing one, they want to have podcast conversations. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
I get that.
I get
with
exactly.
someone,
you waste some time.
with
you waste
someone
some time.
who has a podcast.
You wasting time.
You know what I mean?
That's how I feel.
And to me, it's kind of one of those temperature gauges. It's like, hey, what you think of? You know what I mean? Like, you think I could do it? So they carry on these kind of conversations consistently until they get that validation or that battery in their back to say, I'm gonna do this for myself. Yeah. And you know, you touched on a lot of good points. One, the money's gonna come with anything, you know, not to vary off, but even when it comes to like rugs, I've asked people, hey, yo, come help. I'll teach you this. You got free material. You can build a craft, essentially.
The whole
you know
trade.
What I mean? Like you see, I'm making a business of it, you know. I could show you the way. All right, 100%. How much you gonna pay me? You know what I'm saying? So money is going to come with anything.
Free knowledge, free resources, but you still trying to get something else out of it.
You saying that really speaks to the love that you have for it, because it's like, bro, if you really love it, you're gonna put in the time and not really worrying about no money. Because people speak with a lot of entitlement with this podcast shit, and it's like, oh, okay, like I need a deal out the gates. And it's like, you haven't put no work in. And I always say, unless you like a notable name, you're not Spotify or Apple or anybody's not going to just jump out and give you some shit. Yeah. It don't work like that.
Right.
You got to build a catalog.
You have to build a following. Like even with what we've done, you know what I mean? And the attention that we get, we're still looking for new ways to garner new fans or to entertain the fans that we have, and how to surprise people. How can we elevate what we're already doing? So it's a constant thing. It takes a lot of due diligence. You know what I mean? 100%. It's not just sitting down and talking for 2 hours, because even before we talk, we have conversations. All right, tonight, here go topics. You know what I mean? Have you looked at these notes? You know, it's engagement between the two of us or the three of us, including Banks. You know, shout out to him. And you know, it's just so much that goes into having a prepared show that people don't really consider.
Yeah, they don't. They just think, okay, get a mic, get a camera, hit record. Yeah, and it's like, no, bro,
it's
that
more
shit.
Than that. You gotta edit
it's so much. It's editing. It's time, like you said, time put in place. You know, even with the videos, like it's a lot of, and we did our first YouTube video on episode 65. And I remember when I went to Best Buy to get the camera because I realized at that time, you know, we in social media era now, so everything is visual. People just don't want to hear your podcast. They want to see it. They want to see the body language, the engagement, and all that shit. So a lot of it goes into it, man. And then, you know, I think a lot of times people take it for granted too.
Yeah, 100%.
They take it for granted.
I think this one thing people don't. I think let me say don't, not say don't. It's refuse to accept is you're not going to get paid for anything you haven't proven.
Exactly. That's a good point.
Facts.
So when it comes to podcasting, again,
But you know why? It's because they see these numbers getting thrown out here about, oh, such and such got this, such and such got this, such and such got this. And it's like, okay, I want to get that one day. Well, you know, I've heard, and shout out my boy Greg, he got a podcast, Sneak This Podcast. And there were other people started Sneaker Podcast, and they be like on episode 3 talking about, yeah, Nike needs to cut the check. My boy is 6 years in.
Yeah.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying? He's 6 years in, about
Right.
to hit episode like 300. So it's like, and he's still out here on the grind. Like, no, you got to put in time.
it takes that. It
Yeah.
takes that.
Yeah, people don't realize this. Like the people, so let's say the celebs that's getting the deals. They celebs.
They skew the
gonna
market,
get-
man.
Yeah, they make they
They skew
fuck
the
shit
market.
up.
They
I'm about
fuck
to-
shit up.
I'm about to talk about them in a second. But the people that's like underground, like the white people, because I watch a lot of white podcasts just like to study how they do their business and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
The ones that's getting like the Spotify deals, they've been podcasting 10 years. So they had to like work their ass off, even though they white, they still had to work their ass off in the podcast game to get that Spotify deal and different shit like that. So people don't realize you just gotta keep working and whatnot. So let me ask y'all this: like, what keep y'all going with the podcast and shit? What keep me going? I go first since I asked. Just like trying to outdo like each episode. Like we 416 episodes in. We just dropped the episode the other day. Niggas saying this like our top 5 episode, and we've been doing this shit 7 years. So I'm like,
Facts.
the fact that we've been doing this shit 7 years and we still performing at a high level keeps me going.
For me, I would say the want to for one, because even before I did a podcast, me and Mo did the podcast. I had a podcast with 2 other dudes. You know, we fell out, just differences, and then people stayed in different states. So I remember I text Mo in 2016, and we just been ramping. Me and him always had a dope dynamic, and then of course we debate all the time, mainly sports shit, music shit. Me and this nigga go head to head all the time, but we have a genuine connection as far as on the mic, how we talk, how we engage with each other. And I think also the support of the fans, like you know, we get text messages all the time, and like even Mo, he'll say it, he'll just be like, damn, like I needed that.
Yeah.
Like just getting a text or getting a DM from somebody, be like, damn, like y'all show was A1. And just like you said, always outdoing them, always outdoing us, like always coming in trying to put our best forth in terms of delivering the episode. But yeah, definitely it's the want to for me. 100. I would say 80% of it is the want to.
Okay.
That's for me too. Like I remember during the pandemic, we had took a break for a little bit, and I'd run into niggas out in the street and be like, "Damn, like what the fuck going on?"
And you know,
like,
so crazy, Mo, that wasn't even that long. That might have been 2-3 weeks.
That was been 2-3 weeks that we had stopped recording, but niggas been like, "Hey, bro, what's going on?" Like that happened to me several times. Like I'm at the corner store or something. Niggas be like, "Hey, bro, like did y'all quit? Like y'all can still record?" I'm like, "Nah, we just take it." Our studio had shut down, so we had to, you know, the owner of the building was like, "We don't want nobody in there," so we had to stop recording for a little bit. But it wasn't like we just stopped recording.
Right.
But niggas wasn't understanding that. They thought that we had quit or something. They was like, "Nah, nigga, like."
And to be honest with you, Amp, you bring up a point about the celebs is also that the time that they have allotted. So like guys like us who still have to work,
Yeah.
that goes into it too. That's why I feel like with guys like us, ain't nobody really fucking with us, because for us to be, you know, guys still having jobs, still having to handle and still do this shit, like, because of course when you see the most popular podcasts, okay, they can allot a lot of time to that. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like whenever that day come where we get, you know, compensated and continue to grow, okay, that can give us more avenues to do this or go over here. You might end up doing another podcast. You never know. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's also just, if you want to do it, you'll set aside the time to do it. But when you think about it on an overall scale, this not even a nigga thing. This a human thing.
Yeah.
If people are not getting compensated for something over a certain period of time,
It's not
and
gonna
they're
do it,
coming out of pocket for it, there's like, okay, when am I going to get compensated for it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that just goes with everything. Everybody just want like money instantly. They just want to do like a couple podcasts. Like, hey man, fuck it, he might hear it. We tried to start a podcast network, bruh. He ain't get the amount of traction he wanted instantly. Like,
It don't happen
he
like
want to
that.
work
man.
for it, bro.
Like, I
Like, you
think
got to keep going, dog.
it's easy to say it because we do it, but it's harder to get a nigga that's coming into it to understand that and buy into it.
100%,
You
bro.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like they gotta actually want to do it for themselves. Like that's
Yeah.
all it comes down to.
If you ain't got a name, your first 50 episode probably only gonna have about 15 listeners.
And that's cool. You gotta be cool with that.
Right.
Like you gotta be cool with
And
that.
then even with that, even with you growing, all it takes is really just catching
Yeah.
one.
I'ma
So
tell you.
even like with us, like we had a YouTube that might have hit 1.2K views. Well, the one before did like 330. Then the next one did 1.2. I'm thinking the shit was fake. I'm thinking, okay, YouTube will reset itself. Da da da. But a lot of people would have took that moment and been like, oh shit, I got 1.2K on this YouTube. No, next week I probably had 100.
Yeah.
Then 80 something. You just got to keep going. You can't pay attention to the numbers because
Right.
for sure.
regardless of the fact, bro, people will be on my head if that podcast don't come out. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you're just going to have to continue to grow, and one ear, hey, yo, you hear about such and such? And then one day it can get in the right hands.
Yeah.
so y'all
I
try
think-
to start a podcast network.
We was playing with that.
Y'all was playing
idea.
with
Playing
that
with
idea.
idea, okay.
It's tough,
You gotta have a lot of people who on the same type of mind frame. Like,
100%.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Consistency is key.
I think consistency is the one that makes you pays off in the long run, especially in podcasting.
100%.
Because
Amen.
if a company wants to reach out and just even give you something just starting off, and it's like, okay, let me see what you got. Damn, I can refer to 206 episodes from these dudes, 400 and something for these dudes.
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem with them showing up to record. They coming up to show up to record.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and of course, like that's what I appreciate with guys like us too, because at the end of the day, real life happens. You see what I'm saying? Like jobs can be changed. Mo has a daughter. Things happen. What are you willing to do to still make sure that your people get a show? It's different from celebrities. That's why I don't compare us to them. I
Yeah,
can't
you can't.
because y'all have the time allotted more than anybody else, especially with the times we in now.
Not
You see what I'm
just
saying?
that, resources.
Resources,
One of the
100%.
biggest things. 100. One of the biggest things that we fail to talk about is resources.
Yeah.
Resources. As a celebrity, you can say, all right, cool, look, I want to rent out your studio every week.
Right.
But every week, I'm going to shout out your studio. So I'm planning on bringing this many rappers through. My shit is so widespread that, not just will my guests be coming through and now they're looking for a place to record while they're in town or while they're here, you know what I mean? Or even to where it's people being able to utilize the venue itself, you know what I'm saying, for
Facts.
videos and things of that sort.
It's a lot that go into it.
So
bro. It's a
I
lot.
mean, resources. There are two things you need: finance or resources.
Because it's easy for a celeb to cut a check. Oh, I need this. Okay, X amount of dollars go to this. A lot of people don't have that affordability.
But
to
if
be
you
like,
have resources, you don't need $1. Most cases.
Most
You
cases.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you have the right resources. So let's say this. You want to put together, because let's shift this over to talking about how to start making money in podcasting and shit like that, right? Because a lot of people don't know or don't see it being profitable. But one way, of course, I mean, foundation, merchandising, right?
Yeah.
Dope merchandising always works. It doesn't matter what it is. If you have a dope shirt, dope jacket, whatever, people will buy it. It could say, I eat ass for a living. You know what I'm saying? If that shit hard,
we in a time where shit like that'll make you a millionaire, bro.
Exactly. So
Hey, Trick Daddy had to eat the booty.
Yeah,
gang
eat the
too.
booty gang. Eat a booty gang.
I ain't know that.
He had niggas was running around t-shirts. Eat a booty gang.
Hey, that logo was kind of fire. I wasn't wear it,
But
but the logo was kind of
He
fire.
had niggas on that wave. He
Yeah.
had niggas on that wave.
That's crazy. I
But,
forgot about that.
I say that to say, you know, I think that the big thing is, you know, you can do something as simple as merchandising to stay afloat.
Yeah.
For one, two, YouTube. You know, don't look at streaming as being your financial opportunity. It's gonna be Patreon. It's going to be hosting events.
Yeah.
If you can host a podcast for 2 hours, you know what I'm saying? There's some event or there's some way that you can host something that can generate you a consistent income.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, because in y'all 200 episode, y'all did the Art Basel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we did
Art Basel on 200. It was like
Yeah, we did it
3
recently.
something. Yeah.
We did it a couple times.
Yeah, and also because me and Mo, actually, all of us, we heading out to ATL for our boy JT. He's in fashion, and he wanted us to come out there for a fashion week, kind of be like a new setting for us. We're gonna go out there, you know. We're still gonna have our normal setting, but you know, have people come up, do this and thing. So yeah, definitely, it's all about
That'd be
like,
fire.
yeah, that's gonna be a new experience for us. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that go.
Yeah, man. I think that, you know, because podcasting is still new, there are a lot of different avenues that you can take, but you can still look at other elements of what podcasting consists of. You know what I mean? Like it involves guests, you know. So through your guests, you have resources, one.
Mm-hmm.
Two, you have ideas that you can stimulate. So, let's say I bring a rapper. Now I need to put together an event I want to do. If it's a local rapper,
Right.
Cool. I got somebody that can entertain us for the next 30 minutes. And in between his songs, I can come up and say, hey, don't forget to tip your bartender. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now this venue is fucking with me because they gonna take the bar and we not charging shit at the door.
facts. Free game.
Yeah.
Come on, man. So, again, there are a lot of things, you know, like the ways that rappers used to promote their music through the internet, podcasts can do the same.
Yeah. You gotta turn it into a hustle.
You
gotta
really
hustle
do.
the whole thing out.
You really do.
I'm starting to see that now for sure.
And
Like,
I think
for sure,
that,
for sure.
like with us, having this studio space, we rent it out, you know what I mean? And we promote that, you know. So, as you build and expand, there are opportunities in that, especially if you get into a position to where you have ownership in your own studio.
Facts.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's where it is.
Yeah, because this is a real dope setup. When did y'all come into the studio?
Like a year ago. Like we just found this shit randomly. Yeah, I was getting off work and I was just on Craigslist and I seen that shit. I hit Joe up. I was like, bro, meet me over here right now.
Yeah.
All I know is you had to tweet like I just signed the keys to the lease.
Yes.
And then nigga Sniper Gang nigga was crying. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's crying, yeah.
Hey, shout out my niggas, man. He did something today, man.
One got the
sure.
NBA Jam, Mortal Kombat, Ninja Turtles shit.
We
That
had
shit
been
fire.
looking. How long did we look?
We was looking for a good like 6 months. So
Yeah, for
I was about
real,
to give
like-
up.
Bro, we were
that's how
at
it
the
be.
brink. We had I was working for UPS at the time, and one of my coworkers was a real estate agent. So we used to kick it, and like I tell her, like, look, I want to rent something ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Like, or kick the shit rather. Let me say, but I want to rent something so we can host this studio space.
Yeah.
I need, you know, a few options. We let her know we smoke and yada yada. She toured us around what, like 4 or 5 spaces.
Yeah, it was getting discouraging because she'll tell us a price, and then when we would go up there and they would see us, see it's 2 niggas, 2 young niggas, they were like,
Yeah.
like they
That whole
like
vibe switch up.
Like she'll tell us it's about $800 a month.
Yeah.
We get there, dude, like
Like
we want
1200.
$1,700.
Yeah, like crazy
God
shit.
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just all kind of shit. Then we just came across this landlord here. He cool. We had some issues with him, but he's straight.
Word.
I don't have no issues with him anymore. So it's like it's whatever. But
I say that whole thing turned around.
yeah, it's turned around 3. So he fucked with us heavy. But Yeah, it was hard at first. One of the reasons why we wanted to get the studios is because we was doing it out of my crib at first. And I felt like it'll expand more if we get guests.
Yeah.
And like, I don't want just anybody just coming to
Coming
my
to
house.
your crib, 100%. I feel you.
Yeah. We had a couple people come in the crib. I was like, I wish this person didn't know my address.
I definitely feel that. I feel that.
I feel like.
So like, we get the studio, the gate. We open it whenever we can. It's pretty private. Got security around here, so it's just decent. So like, it is what it is.
It's some fly shit, man.
Yeah, this is some fly shit. This is a dope setup. Movie posters over there. No, this is a real dope setup, man.
Appreciate that.
And I be nightly security over there. So.
But Mike, what you was talking about? The shit with the celebs. Always talking about the guests. Do you feel like celebs they kind of fucked it up with having the guest on the podcast too?
I felt like, yeah, because I can't remember who it was. And I get what he said. A lot of people would look at it and think that he was hating when he said it. I think it was Combat Jack who said it. And he was like, if you need guests for your podcast and you don't have a podcast. But I know what he was talking about.
I still remember. I've told you that.
Yep.
And what he meant by that was,
did say
if you
that shit.
dependent on guests to carry your shit, then you're not really a podcaster because you're there to your people want to listen to you.
You're the podcast.
Yeah. You're the and the thing with me is, I've always since day one starting podcast, I was big on that. I didn't want to have a gotcha moment, like in terms of having somebody of a notoriety. I'm like, oh, we ain't checking for them no more. But like, no, I want my core audience to still want to listen to me and Mo every Monday when we come on. You see what I'm saying? But with the guests, 100%, because it takes the pressure off them. It takes the pressure off them when you have a guest because they pretty much carrying the show. And just in terms of the mindset, in terms of the money that they getting out the gates, because with a celebrity, it's nothing for them. Spotify, oh shit. Like The Rock is starting a podcast. Oh yeah, we can go ahead and give him $100 million out the gate or whatever. Yeah. And then people just see that number and it's like, well, to be honest with you, you can get listen, I'll just throw a number out there. Like when, matter of fact, prime example, T.I., he was like, I only made tens of thousands. It's like, nigga, if I was making tens of thousands on the podcast, you know how much time that can allot for me to expand, grow, network, do other things. You see what I'm saying? But I get it. He's a rapper. He's made millions. So the podcasting thing, he made it look. He's started to feel like a job, and I was only getting tens of thousands. Nigga, tens of thousands for a podcast is good fucking money. What
That's
you talking
great
about?
money.
Amazing money.
That's amazing money. For a nigga that's gonna do it consistently.
Yeah, and that's what.
amazing.
And me and Mo talked about this. Like, bro, like I never would.
Not
ask
even
for
to
nothing
sound
out the
broke
gate.
or no shit, nigga.
No,
that
it's
could be
not.
life changing. You know what I'm saying?
is.
Like,
I got no problem
for
saying
real.
that's life changing
Like,
money.
for real,
you
like,
feel me?
no,
Like,
real shit. Because
tens of thousands. Like when I imagine that, I'm thinking that you talking about a good salary.
Thanks.
Yeah, just to talk on the microphone.
Yeah. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying?
You giving me 6 out the gate? That's fine. 100.
Yeah.
Okay, I continue to grow because at the end of the day, I never had 100 million. So what the fuck I look like coming out asking for that out the gate?
Shit,
No,
give me
it's a
70.
grind.
Give me 75,000 a year.
That's all I'm saying. 75,000.
And you know-
I'm gonna have it set up so much where the 75,000 is just one of my incomes. You feel?
Exactly.
And then also, you know what that does?
Like
You can renegotiations is gonna come.
Come on,
you're gonna
man.
continue to
Eventually-
grow. I don't
Bruh.
need nothing crazy out the
and
gate.
that's what people don't like.
They don't think about that number though. That's
Bet
the
on
thing. They
yourself.
don't think about stuff like that.
Long as you ain't fucking Dennis Schroeder, you should be good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
facts.
saying? Like, nigga, bet the bottom fucking dollar. Like,
100%.
nigga,
You need nothing crazy.
you
but
give me the opportunity, I'm gonna kick the fucking door down. You know what
Bro,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Bro,
You
listen.
say, hey, all you gotta do is get inside. That bitch coming off all 3 hinges, nigga. It
Facts.
might hit you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, listen, I won't say no names, but and me and Mo talked about this. You know how many people I done reached out to? Reach out. I shoot my shot all the time in terms of business with the podcast. Emails,
that.
rather be DMs. I've even had people who's somewhat connected just offer their help, and then they start acting funny and shit.
I
You
think
know
the
what I'm
only
saying?
person
and that's a part of it. So I don't let it fuck up my temperament because it'll prepare me for down the road. But at the same time too, it's like, bro, at the end of the day, you just continue to try to reach out, promote it as best as you can, and just continue. And my whole mindset with this, because I just seen things throughout my life, bro. Like I know this shit'll pay off in the long run. So it's
Yeah,
not really
for real.
too much of a concern for me. And also with me being able to provide for the podcast financially due to my job, like it's really not a thing. I'm just gonna continue to grind, continue to work, and eventually it'll pay off. But like you said, 100% amp. Like the celebrities got it to a point where the mindset is, well, yeah, I gotta have this in order to do that. No, like let people get to know you, your perspective on certain things, and we touched on so many different things. Like we shout out to Briggs and Shane. They got a podcast, Southern Comfort. We talking about financial opportunities and generational wealth and all that type of stuff. It's just so many different things but people to see celebrity and then they're talking about this, and it's like, okay, well, if I look at these guys, what the hell they gonna be talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I had a situation. It was like maybe a month or so ago. Mm-hmm. So Yo Gotti was down here. He was signing like a rapper named Papa, who's from Jacksonville. He was signing with CMG. So Gotti was down here like maybe like a week or so, taking pictures and shit. So I get a DM. They were like, "Why Yo Gotti ain't on y'all podcast?" I'm like, nigga, I wish he would be, but like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't.
Did you ask him? Did you ask Yo Gotti why you not on?
I'm pretty sure if I DM him, he would.
No, I'm talking about. Did you ask I would have been like, no. Did you ask him like why he not?
Yeah, I should have said that.
Right.
I was like, I don't know. I was like, the nigga was just down here. Like, I ain't a celeb. I'm pretty sure if I was like Nori and I hit him up and like, hey,
easy. That's easy. See, that's the thing. Like, they're not seeing like you still on the journey. So it's like when you get to that point, Yo Gotti already gonna be tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. Like,
to be honest though, I appreciate the grind. To be honest with you, like 100%. Like,
yeah, make it feel more rewarding.
Yeah, 100%. No, listen, I go back and I look at our episodes. Like, we got so many episodes that I can go back to. Is like, we had some great times on that episode. Like, even one of my favorite episodes, I'm not even on there. Like, I had some stuff going on at the time. It was Mo Mez. Shout out boy Reggie. He was on there, and it was just like, it's authentic, and it just make it like, when I see certain people might start, it seem like scripted. It's not. It's like, read it from a script type.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but you could tell, like, with y'all and other ones, like, oh no, niggas get in there but they also, a lot of people think that shit easy. And it's like, no.
It's not.
It's a mixture of talent and work. So, and I always tell people, if you think you could just get on the mic and just talk, no, like that's why I appreciate Colin Coward so much, just as him as a talker. Because what you do for 3 hours, that shit not easy.
By himself,
with not too many filler words, and he really be the main one talking. A lot of people don't know. You just can't hop on the mic and think, oh yeah, this shit about to be a breeze. No.
Straight
so
up.
when you have celebrities come on, it's like, and then they just be having guests. It's kind of like, I salute it, because T.I. had some good shit. He just looked at it as a job and he didn't really appreciate it.
Yeah. I think that's how a lot of people get about it though. I think another big thing is pushing through some of your tough times.
for sure.
100%. Definitely can speak on that.
It be some shit happen. You like, I don't even want to do nothing no more. Like anything. Fuck a podcast. Fuck all this shit. Like,
I know y'all done had some episodes. You were like, damn, this shit was kind of ass.
Oh yeah. I know a few. I'm like, man, I could have did better on that episode.
Have y'all ever had an episode that y'all like, man, this is ass, but the fans fuck with it?
Bro, it might have been one I reflected on. And I don't think I ever talked to Mo about it, but I can't remember which one it was. I was like, damn, this shit was kind of bad, but I got a text message about that episode like, yo, this shit was dope.
Yeah.
But then there was one that I felt like, I might have been using too much filler words, or I might have had a extended pause for a period of time. So I'm always trying to like stay engaged in terms of, making sure my audience gets a good show, because you're not always going to shoot 100% on every podcast, but the consistency is what matters. And from what people tell me, we maintain consistency, and that's the biggest thing a lot of people just lapse on, the consistency aspect.
Yeah,
right. They fall do 25, like when y'all did our shout out to us, and it was like, damn, you said some real shit. It's like, so many niggas had come in the podcast game, so many niggas have left the podcast game. Like, niggas think they can do 25, 50, and then you don't see them no more.
Yeah, y'all podcast drop every Monday.
Right.
Our podcast drop every Thursday.
Yeah.
Some niggas
that shit hard, bro.
Some niggas want to drop a podcast on a Tuesday one week. Next week you drop Wednesday. Next week you drop Friday. Now you can't do that. It's been nice where I'm like, bro, I gotta drop this on a Thursday, but I ain't get no sleep. But I gotta drop this shit.
Got to.
It gotta get dropped on Thursday.
Matter of fact, I remember, I don't know who run y'all podcast page. Or it might have been you. I think it was a Monday. It was like no podcast episode tomorrow. You retweeted it like with the sad face. I'm like, but that shit really do something to you. Like, damn, like we can't. Yeah. Like due to circumstances,
you make certain things a part of your routine. So like I know when y'all shit drop, I'm bumping that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter what I got going on, I'm bumping that shit.
You make it a routine.
My shit come on. I listen to my shit just to see what I did wrong, or like you know what I'm saying. I listen to my shit all the time. Like I listen to other people's podcasts throughout the week, and it's like when they don't drop something, it kind of fuck up your routine. It's like damn, like
definitely fuck it. People tell me the routine, man. Monday, I'm at the office, boom, play, and it's like you really do. But certain circumstances, like you know, Drew, he was out on vacation recently, you know, due to technical difficulties. We really couldn't do the Zoom like how we do on certain episodes. Because like I said, at the end of the day, it boils down to what are you going to do to make sure you get it out? Hop up on the Zoom, get it done. Yeah. Still put it up on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you're going to go through, of course, life happens. Bro, like we've been doing this shit since 2016. There was a time when me and Mo stopped recording July 2017. And we came back November 2017 just due to life circumstances. And niggas just had to stop, get their shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember when y'all took y'all break.
We took our break, and then we came back.
Y'all had the gray cover art on y'all shit. Just the words on it.
Oh, this nigga really fuck with us for real. So yeah, you remember that? Yeah, we had the gray cover. Yeah, so and then ever since then it's been pretty much consistent. Then when the pandemic came, even I'm thinking to myself like, what the fuck, man? Like, damn, I hope this shit don't. But no, we was able to come back, just keep the shit rolling. Even though we was kind of worried because this shit new to us. We was like, man, we go out here, podcast and shit. But no, like, you know, blessings, man. You just been blessed, been able to still be able to record. But I think when you really see the journey, you know you're supposed to be doing this shit. Yeah. Me and Mo was supposed to do this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the longest I ever took off was like a month, but it was because I was moving into my crib, and that's when we had the second studio at. And I took like a month off, and like I was like, I shouldn't have did that shit. Granted, when we came back, like everybody was fucking with the show, but it was just like I shouldn't have took that month off. I should have just thugged through it. But
because you know what it is like I even the fans think they feel bad. Like honestly, I really do be like, damn, like we did not record this week, and even just to go in there and talk our shit. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, well, you miss a week, really due to circumstances out of your control. It's like, but. For the most part, bro, we in there consistently.
That shit to me, I don't know about you, Joe. That shit feel painful when I don't record. It'll be a week. We drop like 2 bonus episodes on Patreon. If I don't drop something that Thursday, I'm like, bro, I still feel bad.
Yeah, it's funny because at first, I really used to feel bad, right? But now we are like, I feel like we don't miss at all. You know what I'm saying? Right. To where. Recently, both of us, man, we have recorded so much, my God, for like maybe 2 or 3 weeks straight. Every day we were recording damn near 2 to 3 episodes. Sheesh. I mean, 2 to 3 shows, different shows and shit a day. And so like a lot of what's dropped, you know what I mean? Like it's definitely been spanned out, and we still recording this shit, but it was a Tuesday to where we were supposed to record, and I hit Amp. I was like, "Hey man, what time we coming? What time you gonna be there tonight?" He said, "Man, I honestly didn't even plan on going to the studio. We got so much material out this week. I think they'll be all right. We can release."
I was like, bro, you one of these bonus episodes? Just make that the main episode. They won't know this. It won't have like the real niggas the week they need ass beat. It'll be all right. Yeah. It won't have that on it.
At that point, like that time, I was like, Lord, I thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate this night of rest. Like,
yeah, man, a lot of that shit going to, especially when you got a job, like another job with this shit. That's what I'm saying. So like when you finally get the opportunity to really be out here, and now you have the time allotted to go do and record more and do other stuff, like, yeah, bro, like it's a blessing, because you know, it's the want to at the end of the day. It's the want to do it. And a lot of people, they lose their job for it. You know, it probably wasn't for you. But that's why I feel like that got to be the first element at the end of the day. Right. Don't do this shit because you see, you know, it's gimme key for certain people. So you think you get some shit off, or you looking for a quick bag. And no, that shit is not going to, you can't cheat the grind, bro. You can't treat it.
I know some people that's done podcasts because they seen y'all podcast before. It's Miss People podcast because they see we podcast. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then they should be like 5 episodes.
Yep. Yep. It like I say, it's a lot that goes into it. I know a guy that hits me up all the time wanting to talk about podcast topics. Like, and it kills me because I'm like, yo, like, for one, I'm gonna be talking about these same things
on the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then two,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that same dude. I was talking to him like I just got done. I don't even think we was recording that day.
Matter of fact, I almost told him don't talk to him that day, but continue.
I'm a nice person. I ain't gonna be.
Yeah.
I ain't just let the nigga just talk and I don't say nothing back. Bro. But it like, bro, I looked and we just had a conversation, debating some shit for like 2 hours. I was like, bro, I get bread to podcast. I was like, bro, you just wasting my time. I could have recorded. I could have recorded this shit put on the Patreon. You just wasting my time. You just wasted 2 hours debating shit.
You could have,
because it's a difference between a podcast conversation and a regular conversation. He was trying to he was bringing up podcast points with me, and I'm like, nigga, are you recording this shit? Or
if we gonna continue to talk, we might as well put it on the mic. You know what I mean? Like,
do you think like the topics, the Twitter topics that get turned into lengthy podcast episodes, fuck up
I think
the perception of podcasting, and y'all don't pay no attention to that?
I think it's corny, personally. I think that it does show a lack of what would I say? Due diligence in podcasting
and range.
Yeah. There you go.
And range.
There you go. Yeah. But I would also say that it does create opportunity for others to stand out.
Yeah, it's just I ignore this shit because I just feel like that's just like Twitter discourse.
Yeah,
because
me too.
Niggas
roll with the punches.
Niggas get so much followers and love like off Twitter. Like I feel like we gain like most of our like following just like on YouTube. We got like so many on the page. We got so many people on our Patreon. I don't even know what their Twitter is. I don't even think they got a Twitter.
Right.
But they found us somehow. They found us through the YouTube, Instagram. So the Twitter shit.
And I was gonna say Instagram is a great tool for us as well.
Yeah,
TikTok,
TikTok, yeah.
Shout out to Amp, man, because let me give him a round of applause real quick. Man, Amp does all of the clips and editing and all of that shit, and I tip my hat to him, because as soon as we're done recording, he gets to the house and edits it. You know what I mean? And at first, I kept telling him, I was like, "Hey man, stop singling out these clips of me, wilding. Like, pick another nigga, man." That nigga was like, "Hey man, you going viral?" You know what I'm saying? Like,
dog, that clip that y'all posted wasn't in a throwback. Y'all was in a different set. That shit was so fun. I think it was. He said, "Man, I never liked you, man."
That's
I like Kills.
Yeah,
man said, "And you just like Marvin Gaye
for no fucking reason, dog."
That shit was so funny. That shit was hilarious.
Yo, like, I should have beat you up as soon as you came in.
He said, "I wish you would. I wish you would have tried." But no, the editing. In fact, shout out our boy Stan. And Stan actually shoots rappers' music videos too. Like, I always tell that nigga, you gonna get a star in Hollywood one day. That man really. Shout out to my boy Stan, Director Stanley on
for sure
on Instagram. He's really nice with it. Like, he get our shit. And one thing I appreciate about Stan and Drew is I don't never have to worry about no extra shit with them. You see what I'm saying? Because they really want to see us win. Right. It's been times where I told Stan, like, "Yo, how much for this?" He said, "Hey man, don't worry about it. You got that." You see what I'm saying? And it's like,
that's real as fuck.
Yeah, that's real. And it's like, because Stan, he'll go do a shoot like at 4:00 and then still come home and do that. And for him to do that, and of course, like we pay him and stuff like that, but just certain little things, like when we did a promo video last year to wrap up 2021, like he did that as a favor. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
that's love.
And I don't take that shit for granted, because Stan could be doing other shit, but
shit that he don't gotta do for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's just off the strength. So you gotta appreciate that shit.
100%. A lot of people think you, like I said, man, a lot goes into the shit. I definitely salute you, bro, because for you to not only record it but go edit that shit, that takes a lot.
Yeah,
100%.
You do the graphic design work too, right?
Yeah,
I do everything.
Yeah,
I need to holler at you for some graphics, man. Go tap in,
man.
100%.
Like y'all should be y'all be on some other shit with y'all artworks, bro. Like
It's crazy because like I had to learn that shit because it was a dude that we was fucking with that was doing like he did the original cover, and like he was charging too much. I was like, I'm about to learn this.
You can learn it. You know what I'm saying?
I just sat down in front of YouTube. I was like,
That nigga Amp got the time. That nigga go to work and damn, he go crazy with the
Facts.
shit.
I was like, even if I ain't had the time, I'm making the time. I'm like, bro, I ain't about to nigga talking about some 200 for a cover art. Like, nigga,
And one of y'all best cover artists was when y'all did the card, like it was like a card, like a graded card.
oh yeah,
I be collecting sports
Yeah,
cards too.
that
so
shit
like,
was
when I
fire.
saw that, I was like, oh,
yeah,
this
the
nigga-
Pat Mahomes.
And then the
Oh, yeah, this
Nintendo
nigga hard, bro.
one, the Nintendo
Yeah.
cartridge one.
Like,
That
y'all
shit was
niggas-
fire.
you
I'm
go
gonna tell
ahead
you
with that
one
shit,
that
bro.
I'll probably never forget, just because of the episode and the fucking cover art alone. Saucy Santana as
Oh,
Bane.
bro, that was crazy, dog.
Dog.
When I saw that, I was like, oh, this nigga elite with this shit.
All
Bro.
right,
Like,
dog. Yeah.
like,
He
he really
went
do this
crazy.
shit.
He went
Like, he
crazy.
really do this shit. Like,
He went crazy.
that shit was hard. For real.
And I might have to holler at y'all caring about our shit because I still don't know why Apple will not update our logo, bro. They still show our old one when I got the orange hoodie on and
I
shit.
can't help you because it don't do ours either. Cause I just checked. We just changed our cover art like recently.
So it must be a bug within this shit.
Yeah, it still got the old.
Yeah.
It still got the little Street Fighter cover.
Yeah,
for the TV.
for the overall logo for
Yeah,
y'all.
it's
Yeah,
still-
you're right.
it's-
Yeah, that's at. So I just charge that to an Apple thing because
Yeah, it still
bro.
got that. I'm like, bro,
I gotta contact them niggas.
Man, I've been wrote them motherfuckers emails, man.
Word?
Man, Apple be on
I
some
ain't gonna
bullshit.
tell you what. I'll wake Steve Jobs' ass up.
Get up, nigga.
Yeah,
I
real
feel,
shit.
I feel like I fuck with the Spotify more. I know when I promote shit, I bring up Spotify and YouTube.
Yeah.
I know they say trying to talk about Apple Podcasts. Now if they cut the check, then I'll promote y'all niggas. But like
Hey,
I feel you.
man.
when people ask about the pod, I send Spotify
I
or the
think I say
YouTube.
nigga too much for Apple.
Do they got any niggas on there? Like I know they've been signing people. I'm not sure if they
Apple
got-
Podcast signing people?
I think they were starting to.
Right.
I don't know, man. I heard
could be
YouTube
wrong.
was cutting that check though.
YouTube.
YouTube cut all 4 of us a check.
Yeah,
need
straight
it.
up.
Damn, I didn't know YouTube was cutting
On
checks.
folk.
I
For
didn't know that
podcasts?
either.
Yeah, that's what the word is.
They had a podcast department a few years ago, but they had stopped. And
Yeah,
I think they
Facebook did too.
Yeah, Facebook did too, and I think they
Niggas stopped
started
that
to
shit.
get back into
Facebook.
it.
I don't. All right, so I see a lot of people do the Facebook lives,
Right.
and we know. Shout out to DJ Malone, really successful show, live from the 904. But there's such limited growth
Yeah.
from doing a Facebook live.
I've heard that.
Yeah, that shit make you fire in the city, but that's it.
That's it, right?
Yeah, you just
And
be
again-
firing your city only.
That's why I say shout out to DJ Malone because he does, make the most of it. You know what I
Right.
mean? And he out there grinding. You know what I mean? I definitely want to give him his flowers, but like I say, there are too many people that like Amp said, are just known here locally. And it's like, all right, cool. You got 60 people, so when you go to the club, you the man. You know what I mean? Whatever. But it's like,
I don't go to the clubs. I don't care about being man in the clubs. So.
yeah, you could do numbers everywhere. You know, I went to go pick up my. Matter of fact, this is such a funny story. Went to go pick up this burger today. This chick, man, she's so fucking fine. I don't be bothering her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She at work. I ain't. You know what I mean? I ain't that nigga.
I feel you.
So, I had gave her one of my cards. I was like, yo, check out my rug page. You know what I mean? It's solely promotion. This ain't on no trying to holler at you type shit. I'm like, yo, check out my rug page or whatever. And she was like, you do a podcast? I was like, hold up now. You know this a nigga? She say, yeah, you had somebody I know on there. And da-da-da. I said, uh-oh. You got the eye.
Green light.
For the guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got this one show called RAOP at night.
Yeah.
Oh, no, bro.
Oh, my fault. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad, bro.
Don't do that.
Oh, my fault, bro. I thought it was one of them.
You might be talking about the love of my life now. You
All
know
right.
what I'm saying? I don't know yet, you know.
I wonder if she noticed me. I wasn't on that episode.
Oh yeah,
I wasn't on that
You
episode.
wasn't. I was about
Look
to
at-
say,
look at
bro,
you.
what is you doing
Look
right
at you.
now?
I wasn't on that episode, so I
You
know.
about to get these hands, bro.
Oh, man.
Tread light.
Oh shit. Oh man. What do you think is y'all like? If you had to pick like your favorite moment from the podcast so far, that just stood out.
I'm always say that when he torture act Devin.
Hey man, shout out Devin, man.
I knew that
shout
was
out Devin.
coming.
Shout out Devin, man. But I always,
Hey, I forgot. Why did you torture rack Devin, man?
Man, because Devin showed up late. We were already recording.
Right.
When I
no,
opened
you
the
showed
door.
up late.
No, I was there.
No, me and Devin was already recording.
No,
Oh, okay. It was just me and you
it
recording?
was me and you.
Oh, okay. And these niggas, they were talking shit for like a whole month straight. They were like violating each
Y'all
other.
always talking shit to each other though.
I was like, all right, it's going to escalate.
Yeah.
So,
Now people know what I mean by violating.
Yeah.
so when I opened the door for this nigga, right? He knocking on the door. When I opened the door, this nigga pushed me. And he like ran back. And I grabbed that nigga. And next thing I know, I had that nigga in the air. And I was like, what do I do next? Bro, I torture racked that nigga. This the funniest part about it, bro. I torture racked that nigga from front door to the back of that nigga apartment.
That's long as hell.
That's long as hell. You get tortured.
Through
Right.
the door.
I be
And
want-
on camera.
I be
bro.
wanting to post that clip on IG, but I was like, bro, I don't want to do Devin.
You
like
gotta
that.
sell it as an NFT, bro.
I be wanting.
You gotta sell it
He
as an
said
NFT, bro.
NFT.
If you want that clip, you gotta buy this NFT for like one if.
All right,
I'm gonna
so
have to do
look,
that shit.
my phone, y'all can see the back of it. You know what I'm saying? My phone is broke. You know what I mean?
Nigga, how are you? See, I got OCD.
All right, I got a
How
lot
you
of.
visualize on that shit?
You got a
What's up?
strategy.
All right, check me out. God is giving me patience.
No, that's crazy.
He's teaching me patience right now.
No, that is
So-
teaching you some patience. Because I'm looking at that motherfucker like, nah, I would have been at the store ASAP.
So as I go through, right, and I try and do shit, my phone be like all over the place.
Yeah.
And I'm like, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? I just wait it out. I click it off, I reset it. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, I was about to tweet something one day. And I'm scrolling through the videos, and my phone just clicked on the video of Devin getting torture racked. And this
You
nigga
almost leaked it.
dog, the video starts with Amp pointing like this. And I come in the frame just for torture rack.
You almost leaked the video, bro.
Yeah, I was like, let
Almost
me
leaked that
delete
shit.
that, bro.
That's crazy. What's your most memorable moment?
For me, I would have to say, I had probably one of those what's the shit we had when we had everybody up there?
Cloth talks.
Cloth Talk. The first
Oh, yeah.
Cloth Talk episode we had. That was one of the best episodes we had.
We need to bring the cloth talk back, man.
Yeah,
I got some feedback on it. It was a few females. When I do the cloth talk again, it's gonna be
Yeah.
all females. We're not gonna
Okay,
have all
cool,
dudes
cool.
because they was like, you know, we fuck with it, but it seemed like some He-Man woman hater shit. So
Oh, he
I was like, I feel
Damn, I can't because
I don't
at the-
feel like that, but
No,
I feel how
yeah.
they would feel like that. You
No,
know what
because
I'm
you
saying?
had the Faithful Men of Charleston, man, in the Cloth
and they
Talk,
was like,
man.
They was like, nah, you know, that's my coalition that I got back going, Faithful Men of Charleston. So, you know,
Okay.
we like 300 deep right now. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's a lot of faithful niggas when you
Yeah,
think about
straight
it.
up. Black
You know what
men
I'm
don't
saying?
cheat. You
We
know
don't-
what I
we
mean?
don't-
Black men don't cheat.
I
That's
mean,
what
not
we
even
rap
on no
down
Blavity
here.
shit, but like on
Yeah.
some real shit.
Yeah,
like,
some
we-
real shit.
We
Real
righteous
shit.
men, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
straight
So,
up.
we the original man.
Right.
So it's like, I
Hold
just
up,
try to
you about
push
to
that.
drop some 5%
Talk that
of
shit.
knowledge
Nah,
on us?
I ain't gonna do too much. I ain't gonna do too much. You know what I'm saying?
Alright,
Just know we was here first. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So,
sir. Yes,
You
sir.
know, that's just my little coalition. You know?
Especially when we have JT on. That's always a good time because Dog really be getting in his bag on them episodes.
What's the one dude? Sorry, I'm violating you, bro. His Twitter name is like Slim something.
Oh, so, Humble Slim.
Humble. Yeah, when y'all have him on, it was probably a long time ago.
Yeah,
that was
a minute ago.
2017. That was
ago.
2017.
That was a minute ago. He gonna hear this shit. He listen to all our podcasts.
That nigga was funny as fuck.
Yeah, I gotta get him back on one of my episodes.
Y'all got a great dynamic, and I like the way the jokes come in so subtle is what do it for me. I feel like I be telling Amp sometimes. I'm like, man, I was cooning too hard that episode, man. Delete this part. You know?
You gotta do that. You gotta do that. Nah, I feel you.
Dog.
Well, before you say that,
Okay.
I
He
gotta
don't be
apologize.
deleting shit.
I don't delete nothing. But I gotta apologize to our young homie. We had our youngin' on Rory the other day, man. I got him in trouble, man. He told me to delete some shit. I did delete it out.
Oh,
And
man.
Oh man,
and
you're talking
man.
too much.
his girl heard it, man.
Oh.
Damn.
She got him. I had to apologize. I was like, bro, I'm sorry, dog.
Damn.
Damn.
But
man.
he asked me to delete like 10 minutes of shit. I was like, bro, that's a lot of podcasts to take out.
You know he fucked up.
You know, yeah, fucked
He
up.
fucked up.
You know what's so crazy? I'm not even capping when I say this shit. Me and Mo never had to take nothing out. It's never been a time a guest came on and was like, nah. Because honestly, when we had guests and we come on and we already know what time it is because we'll play around and be like, oh, Drew got the mic on. Be careful what you saying. You see what I'm saying? But no, honestly,
That
like
nigga Drew
people
be having me rolling too.
Drew be funny with the shits, bro. Real talk. That nigga there hell 2.5 bottles, man. That's all I'm saying.
3 bottles, man. He just in Africa, man. You know what I'm saying? So.
I feel like we got a lot of sensitive people in Jacksonville, so it's like one of them things where they just hear it. Or some people hear some shit, they just think we talking about them. I'm like, bro, I don't even know.
Don't even know you, like.
I don't know you like that, bro. Just relax.
Nah, but it's just no. Even when I be listening to y'all shit, y'all should just be flowing so well, man. Like that should just be fun. That's another dynamic that people don't think about, just the flow aspect.
Right.
Like,
But we've known each other since we was like 15. So
Right.
that
Yeah.
just come with time, bro. Knowing each other so long.
Shit, yeah, me and Mo done known each other 11 years now. I met Mo 2011.
Word.
Yeah, when we was working at Amazon at the time.
That shit was like The Office in real life, though. Like, some shit every day going down in there. Like, the shit that niggas tweet about Amazon now is 100% true. Like,
Yeah.
100%
I
true.
can
That shit
believe
was
that.
You spoke
100%
closer
true.
for that. Yeah.
But we was going through that like 2010, 2011. Like, you know what I'm
100%
saying?
facts. Yes.
So, like, we been up out of that. So.
I hear that.
You remember the dog who had? I won't say.
Exposed them.
No, like that somebody's setting really was fucked up. Like, unfortunately, we had somebody like we was at a stand-up meeting, somebody passed out from heat exhaustion, man.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I heard that.
This before we even start the shift, and nigga, he clocked out.
Clocked
Boom.
out. Boom, drop.
He ain't eat nothing that morning. He ain't eat his Wheaties.
Straight up. That nigga
He a
ain't
little
drink
bitty
no
boy.
water.
They dragged that nigga out and was like, "Hey, bro, we about to continue on this meeting." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah, it's been a couple times. I was down bad. I was like, let me go to Amazon. No.
Yeah.
I changed my mind.
Yeah, nigga pull up like I'm at the recruiting office. I ain't there yet.
Hell no. There's certain jobs I just could not see myself. Well, like even because I can't really speak for. How do y'all feel like as far as the economy in Jacksonville wise? Do you see like that shit really affecting it? Like how people talking on Twitter or Facebook and shit like that?
I think so.
100%.
I feel like-
All right, so rent
Yeah.
increase was just ridiculous. I mean, like you talking about an $800 apartment a year ago?
$1,200
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, it's easily $1,200 now.
Easy 1,200.
Like-
I imagine what the 1,300 one going for now.
Oh, nigga, you might be talking about 2 bands.
Yeah. Oh, right
But you know
under.
they did say, and I thought it was capped. They said the average rent for America going to be around 2,000 around what, September?
That's
August?
crazy.
Something like that.
I ain't
That's
paying no
crazy.
goddamn
I ain't paying
$2,000.
$2,000.
Nigga, that's ridiculous.
I'm about to live in this studio.
Straight up,
I'm
nigga.
gonna go buy a studio.
Nah, nigga, I'm about to live with the
Yeah.
village. Nigga,
gonna
we
turn that
finna
bitch to
build
a
a
fortress.
dome. Yeah, nigga, we finna connect some
Word,
houses.
like, hey.
I already done seen the gas prices. Y'all gas prices is crazy too.
Like, dog, look, for one, I've been seeing a lot of talks about like building cities in rural counties and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
I'm with that too. That's
I
the
get-
closest to off the
If I
grid you can get.
Bro, if I can get me a couple bad women to move to Yulee,
That's all you need.
Yeah, that's all you need.
I just need to play the Bachelor.
They like
until-
being ducked off too. They'll move.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Like, yo,
Yeah,
I
man,
need
Biden
one,
got this
you know
shit
what I
fucked
mean?
up,
But
man.
until I find her, I need a few out there, you know?
I feel you.
But
Yeah. My fault, Joe. But Jacksonville and like this area in Florida, we always used to have like the cheapest gas price. I remember people used to come from Georgia to come
To
here and
get
get
gas,
gas.
yeah.
I heard about shit like that.
Now I be
Niggas-
seeing
niggas
like
crossing
people.
the state
Now I be
line.
seeing like people in Georgia. They be posting their gas like right now. It's like $4.20. That shit like $4.90 and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to go get a gas station. I went to go get gas at the gas station.
Went to go get a gas station. Niggas about
Matter
to
of
buy
fact,
one.
a
Shit, I might need to get
nigga
a gas.
offered me one the other day, like a couple weeks ago. Matter of fact, 1.4 mil. In case anybody interested, I know where you can get it. I say, nigga, I look like I got 1.4 ready.
I appreciate you assuming that though. Like,
At that time, this was before I totaled my Cadillac.
You
I
must,
say,
you must have got a fit off that day.
word,
Oh,
you got a fit
nigga.
off. You was a
hey,
clean nigga that day.
hey, I was saying that nigga
Right,
said, but he see me all the time. So I guess I be fitted up, you know, when he see me.
Yeah.
But I went to go get gas, and this Asian lady, she was like, $5 soon now. I say, I ain't gonna be going nowhere. She said, you need to go to Biden. The hell I'm gonna
She
do
was
with
giving
Biden?
you the free game. Like,
Yeah.
hey, like,
Straight up. The hell I'm gonna do if I go to Biden? Show him this gas receipt.
it should have been more than January 6th. That's what she thinking.
Yeah.
Tell Biden about the gas. He be coming up with shit like reparations. Just to shut niggas up. Like, bro, we ain't getting no
We
damn
ain't getting no
reparations.
reparations,
Not with
man.
him in office.
Student
man.
loan
finna-
forgiveness.
That nigga finna
Shit
send
alone.
out coupons.
Send a whole bunch of lies, man.
I'm like, bro, what a 60-year-old gonna do with student loan forgiveness?
Hey man, that's what niggas did the electric slide for when he got with cops. They did it with cops too.
Yeah, man. Facts.
I love-
Columbia. In Columbia,
when-
State House.
I love when Darius post that shit.
Hey, he got the most coon shaming memes and
Oh,
video
man.
clips ever.
Man.
Like
He's
that's
the
my nigga.
best
Hey,
with
shout
it.
out Darius, bro. That's my nigga, dog. Hey, he be going in on the coons, bro. Like his
Nah,
coon.
because it's unnecessary, bro.
Yeah, it is.
It is. Like, y'all ain't got to do all that. Then a lot of the times, it's like the niggas already be capping about what they doing anyway. Like, the one nigga who tried to get on me about the gas shit, it's like, nigga, stop. It's not even necessary.
Oh, he talking about Barky Bugs.
Yeah. I ain't want to name
The
drop
dog, the
but,
dog
you
face
know.
nigga that be begging on Twitter all the time.
Yeah, I seen
Hey,
that.
I kind of felt this pain. I felt where he was coming from.
Bro, he already had a GoFundMe on the TL.
But here's the
bruh.
thing.
All right, so hold up.
How you still
You know
fucked
about-
up?
You
bruh?
could.
But here's
I
the
feel
thing.
like you could understand the sentiment
100%.
that he's trying to say, but
Wrong place.
nah, not even that. The way the nigga came off about it was on some hoe shit.
Yeah.
It was on some, oh my god.
But
I
you
can't-
on Twitter all day
But
though.
he got to pander to the women though.
But
That's
here's-
what I'm saying. He
That's
be on
what.
Twitter
That's
all
exactly
day.
what it was. He thought that was gonna get him, some affection, and it's like, yo, nigga, that's not. You acting fatherless right now.
But the thing was, though, also, because I don't
Exactly.
follow him, but people had told me he talked to niggas crazy. So
He
even
do,
with
he
my
do.
tweet, because he's like, I'm working 2 jobs and I can't afford to keep gas in my car. This was his exact word since he won't play around. And then I was like, how do you work 2 jobs and you can't afford gas? He retweet my shit. Can you read? So I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what we doing. Like, nigga, that shit's synonymous.
You crying broke, not me.
like, nigga, both your jobs minimum wage.
That's what I'm thinking.
That shit don't make no sense.
What you call it? One dude I follow, his name L Rockwell. He tweeted, bro. He said, because the Barky dude, he got like 40K
Yeah,
or something.
he got to
followers.
follow him. He got to follow him on
It
Twitter.
was like, because they was like, you got all them people attacking you. Sell a shirt or some shit
Straight
to the
up.
motherfuckers, dog.
Straight up. Like, it's ways you could hustle your way out of that shit. You know what
And
I
he
mean?
didn't.
Like,
He didn't understand that. They were like, bro, if you got 40, like, why do you got 40K followers and you just
and
sitting
you
on
crying
40K?
broke, right?
Like, bro, do something, bro. Sell them.
Bro, if half of those people give you $1 every month,
Sell
you
some-
good. Like
Sell some fake ass beard butter.
You're
or
good.
something.
$1.
$1. Yeah, you're right.
Nigga, do you realize how good you would be, nigga? By 6 months in, you
Woo.
I know people with like just less than 1,000 followers making bread off Twitter.
Exactly. That's- For him to have a following like that, I'm not understanding.
Because even Twitter got the little money shit now
Yeah,
that you
super
Yeah, like
follow and all
he
of that
playing,
shit.
bro. He just playing games. Man.
be. And I mean, not even that. You could middleman a lot of shit. Like, come on, man, sell your influence.
Yeah, sell some.
Shout out to that nigga that sold his Twitter page. And then
Niggas do sell Twitter
Niggas
pages.
do
had to
sell
get
Twitter
it
They
pages.
sell
back.
Twitter pages and Instagram
Yeah.
pages. Like they'll
Yeah, to get it back.
you got a refund on this page, bro.
he had to tell them niggas to stop using it because they was like promoting some wild. I think it was like some sex shit.
Oh,
and he was
man.
like, man, look, at first I was cool with it because the money was good. Then they started like using people I know's photos or some. It was some wild shit. He was like, yeah, I had to kill that shit.
That's his
man.
fault for not deleting all the shit off of there.
Yeah, he a dumb ass, but.
That nigga just wanted the money.
Oh no, what it was they were using his page to like try and influence people to buy like I think it was some wild sex shit. You know what I mean? Like sex pills, sex toys, shit like that.
They was selling them honey packs off his page.
And people was hitting him up about like they found his Facebook and like his
Oh, my
other
God.
personal pages and was like, yo, I need a refund for this shit because X, Y, and Z.
Word. Damn.
Damn.
That's one of his exes or something.
Word.
Yeah, who knows?
That's insane, bro. That's nigga had to get a refund on the page, man.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Like,
wild,
hey, let
man.
me go ahead and kill this shit now, man. How much y'all want for me to get my page back?
Yeah, he in too deep at that point. But let me ask y'all, how y'all fucking with Jacksonville so far? Y'all just got here though.
No,
What
we
is
just
that?
got we coming here, we going back.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Man, y'all eating before? Well, shit. We
Yeah, I'm gonna
eat
get something to eat
shit.
before I dip up out of here. Yeah, 100%.
Where y'all be eating at around here? What's like the
Man,
spot?
I just got some Carolina Jacks.
I know y'all talk about trap chicken.
Oh, Trap House Chicken.
Trap house chicken.
Yeah, man. They
They
know
open.
me up in there,
They
man.
open
You,
right now.
you go up in there, you tell them you know Joe. That get you right.
Yeah, y'all had to hit that bridge, but if y'all want to fuck with Trap House, yeah.
Right.
For
I tell you,
dip.
y'all come to Charleston, you want some good food, Drew hook you up, Mo hook you up.
We going to Hannibal's off top, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, shit, we gonna make that.
Y'all got a
happen,
Culver's down here?
man. A who?
A Culver's? You ever heard of that?
Yeah, we do. It's
Yeah,
over there.
that shit fine.
It's like over there by the town.
But there's some
still. That shit
downtown.
way down there.
Yeah, there's some downtown restaurants y'all to fuck with for sure.
Culver's?
Y'all eat seafood?
Culver's a burger place.
Oh shit,
really-
I fuck with
I don't
burgers.
really fuck
now.
with seafood like that.
Oh, okay.
I'm
That's
probably.
what I got.
I thought I was about to be the lone wolf because I don't fuck with seafood.
Yeah, I'm probably the only person in Jacksonville that don't fuck with seafood.
Yeah.
I'm probably the only Charleston nigga that don't fuck with seafood. So yeah.
I don't understand.
I
that,
always
bro.
say about
we stay by the, we
Charleston,
stay on the
shrimp and
water.
grits.
Yeah, you got to get some of that, bro.
Nah, I don't fuck with grits, bro.
What? Oh hell no, nigga! You.
single grit.
I thought I was tripping. You don't fuck with
Excuse
grits?
me,
A
brother.
single grit.
Oh no,
I mean-
man. Butter grits?
Any grit, nigga.
Oh no.
Oh, you about to start
man.
slandering grits too? That's crazy.
Like,
Damn. No, grits is a staple, my brother.
yeah, like that's
oh,
like
man.
our like
I can't
green,
even-
like
I can't even see people eat grits.
Nigga, cheese grits make me smile.
What?
Boy, cheese grits make me
Hey, Amp, know
sick.
what's up, man.
real nigga, man.
Real nigga.
That's my real nigga of the week, man. I thought it was gonna be you too, Joe.
Cheese.
But god damn, brother.
Cheese grits and some cheese eggs.
Facts.
Oh man, with some bacon?
Oh,
Oh, my
God.
Oh my god, I'm never giving up the bacon, man.
Oh yeah, nah. I burned some bacon today, and I still ate that shit.
I got a
No matter
homeboy.
what, till that bitch black. I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm still eating that swine. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm
Man,
fucking
I got a
with this one.
homeboy. He be trying to persuade me. He be on his stories, but oh, this bad brand. Like he go lengths. Like I'm talking about Heinz ketchup. Like oh, you can't have Heinz ketchup, Mike. Nigga, stop.
What's wrong with Heinz
Stay with-
ketchup, bro? They got pork in it
Hey,
too.
no. It's all no. I'm talking about full circle. He does it like oh, they got this type of preserves or saturated this. I'm like nigga,
All right, man.
cut it
Man,
out.
I'm
Because for the
like,
most
look.
part, I eat healthy. I'm never giving up bacon. It's
Man,
just not
check me
happening.
out. I be like a microwave cause tumors. You know. You
Oh,
go
they've been kicking that
outside.
for a while. They saying AirPods cause tumors.
Yeah, bro, all of that shit,
right,
bro.
man.
So you know, one thing or another gonna get me. I'm gonna
Yeah.
enjoy myself until I go.
Yeah, shout out producer Banks. He be eating plant based shit. Like, he be eating like,
Oh, so you vegan?
yeah, he be eating like plant based waffles. I was like, bro, get this
What that be my thing. They eating the sub. How are you
plant
eating?
based. I'm like, bro, this shit looks stupid, bro. Just eat a nugget. just eat it in portions. Like, don't over, but just eat 4 nuggets.
And that's it.
They
like,
won't do
Just
it.
eat 4 nuggets and 10 fries. You'll live longer.
Right.
Just
want no
like
vegan
This
waffle,
nigga
nigga.
said 10 fries.
just portion of shit. They eat vegan waffles, vegan syrup. I'm like, bro, this shit looks stupid.
Oh no, hell no. I'm
Yeah,
not doing
my
that.
father whole side of the family gluten free, right? And he say if the kids eat sugar, they kind of go crazy. You know, the youngest ones they used to. Now they old enough. I guess they could man it. You know,
I
another
believe
they
that shit
use.
with the kids like getting immediately like influenced by the sugar.
yeah.
Like I've seen it.
Yeah.
There's certain things I don't eat. Like eat and drink. I don't drink milk.
Yeah, I don't fuck
I don't
regular
fuck
milk.
with
No
I fuck with
more.
almond milk.
I only fuck with almond milk.
Yeah.
All right, now
That's
I'm gonna
all
tell
it-
you what. When I was growing up, I mean, white milk made me sick, like to my stomach.
Yeah, I can't fuck with white milk no
Immediately.
more, like at all.
It changed for me when I got about 21, 22.
Strawberry milk. As a kid, I could fuck like
Fuck
I
it
could,
up.
I could drink some, but it fucked me up.
Oh no, I
like-
used to just fuck it off with the taste.
Yeah.
Now chocolate milk, it was cool. You know, that was something, you know, I could get by. You know, I'ma survive the day. Cause you go through school, elementary school, and
Right.
they ain't got juice for a nigga. You got white or
Man,
chocolate
you gotta
milk.
hit that milk, man.
Yeah, so shit, you got to drink that chocolate milk. Nigga, growing up, my stomach used to be doing bad. I'm lactose intolerant. You know what I mean? By the time I get home, I'm like, Ma, I'm dying in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come home sweating in the winter. She like, what's wrong with you? I had chocolate milk today.
That's crazy.
Crazy. Nigga fucking himself on. I mean, even, dog, I seen a Fruitopia vending machine the other day on Twitter. I'm like, God damn.
Damn, I used to
remember
only
that
see
shit.
those at the
That's
movie
crazy.
theaters.
Hell yeah, dog. Like, so much shit. Vending machines have changed so much, though, dog. Like, it's
For
ridiculous.
real.
Them
They
niggas
don't
want like
even be
$1.40
cool.
for chips.
They don't even be cool designs no more. They
Yeah.
just be a big ass Pepsi can.
Oh, this should be the lazy ass freestyle shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
pick your drink. That shit don't
Get your
even
drink
do
and get the fuck on, nigga.
Nah, I used to
Zaxby's
miss
killed
them
that shit with that freestyle shit.
Yeah.
Them niggas starting to piss me off lately, too, though.
Man,
Zaxby's
all
is-
fast food chains.
Yeah.
Since the pandemic,
I said this
dog,
shit, bro.
them
The
niggas,
quality overall.
everybody, they like, fuck this shit, man. They don't give a fuck.
Fuck, man.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
I don't really
These
fuck
niggas
with
gonna
Zaxby's
buy
like that anymore.
recycled clothes. These niggas gonna buy these old ass fries. These niggas gonna get they gonna get a used lawnmower. Nigga, fuck these motherfuckers.
Oh, but like, dog, like, and I notice it because I know most of the time when people work there, they already don't want to be there. So I get it. So I always give them a little bit of leeway in terms of, you know, how they conduct themselves. But it's amped up 10 times worse post pandemic. And I understand it because the wages are what they are with cost of living going up. But the quality, the food, the quality just.
Let me tell you one of
Crazy.
the biggest proven factors. StockX.
Oh,
yeah.
yep. We talked about that recently too.
These niggas ain't doing shit for quality control. They
So
say,
they're not
hey,
really evaluating their shit.
man, let everything go, nigga.
Wow, that's fucked
I
up.
seen a
I only
tweet
fuck
today.
with goat. I never had issues with goat.
I seen a tweet today that said basically it was a DM. I don't know if it was from StockX supposedly or what, but the tweet was, I mean, the DM was basically saying no one gets formally trained. You're trained by other authenticators the best you can.
Oh
You
man.
seen the
On the
video of
go.
the girl doing it?
Yeah,
She was-
the one
she
she
took
be
it
like, she be like, all right, good paper.
It smells good.
The box is okay. Yeah, she smell that bitch. She flip it over real aggressive. She untie the laces real hard. She lick the bottom. Yeah, it's never been
Lick the
worn.
bottom?
Yeah,
Oh,
bro. She
wow.
be wildin',
Hey,
bro.
yo.
She not even checking for the shit she's
When
supposed
I
to be
see
checking
shit
for.
like that, I'm like, bro, who are you to tell me my shit real or fake? Like
Nigga,
that's
she
how I be
had a
feeling.
pair of the Jordan 5s with the off-white 5s with the little plastic holes
little shit
in
on
the
it.
box.
Yeah.
She was tapping that bitch like she was on drumline, nigga. Like, yeah, that the plastic is good. It feels real.
I saw some Royal Ones on eBay. They sent that shit back. They said them shit was fake.
Mo told me about a story. Somebody sent some shit. They tried to tell him this shit was fake.
Yeah, my shit had the receipt in it. I was like, nigga, these shit's real. But then they sent it back to me, and I was like, man, fuck these niggas. I put it back on and sold it again. Then it passed. I was
It
like,
passed.
Like, bro, what the fuck y'all got? Somebody must have, because you got to mail it to somebody's
You got
house.
milk to somebody's house.
And I guess the person that got it, they was hating. They were like, man, fuck this nigga.
Yeah, they was.
This shit fake.
Nah, summer
Send my shit
2019
back.
when I was selling
By the
shit.
time they got them, they was broke.
That's what happened.
Because I was thinking, I was like, bro, what if this nigga swap my shit with some fakes?
Yeah.
But shit, if they passed the second time,
They passed the second time. I was like,
That's a-
but if they would have failed the second time, I would have snitched on. I was like, bro, he put some fakes in my shit
Straight up.
and took the real ones.
Niggas to do some shit like that. But even when I sold a lot of sneakers summer 2019, I never had no issues with GOAT. That's why I always really fuck with them because I used to always hear stories about StockX. I never had no issues with GOAT as far as authentication and getting my money, and vice versa, buying some shit being fake. So
I done seen niggas buy shoes off StockX, get the shoe, never wear the shoe, decide they want to sell the shoe later, send it back to StockX for them to tell them that the shoe fake that they bought from StockX in the first place.
Yeah.
Playing games.
That's crazy. Like,
That's why I don't fuck with StockX. I seen them prices. I said, oh,
Yeah, that's
Shit,
a
their
problem.
prices are fucking ridiculous, man. I'm
Bro,
already.
my ass price.
I'm charging the Chicago ones to the game, man.
I know a nigga bought a
When those shits
speaker,
come back out.
a speaker off of StockX, a Bluetooth speaker. That nigga paid $300 and something, $320.
Wow.
I want to say.
All right, man.
That's what the fuck I said. Like, nigga, you ain't check Amazon. You ain't check.
Nigga.
Word. Amazon's
Best Buy.
right there.
No offense,
You-
but that nigga's an idiot.
You ain't check Walmart.
he got extorted.
Oh,
Bruh.
niggas will pay some shit.
That
That
nigga
nigga
was
bored.
under duress.
He must
Somebody
have.
had a gun to that nigga head.
Like, bro, it was cheaper to take an Uber to Walmart real quick.
Hey, bro, you want this speaker or not? StockX is your only option.
I know y'all done been on a website where like some shit be like some outrageous. You like, bro, I gotta have this shit,
100%. 100%.
but not that bad.
But not
it's
that
missing.
bad. Bro, even with anything. But niggas would think if you put a certain price on something, like, they're justified. Like, matter of fact, my homeboy, me and him was rapping the other day, right? This nigga is really making a case for $100 haircuts. And it's like, I'm like, nigga, it's not that. I know you got the money. Talking
It's
about,
not
you
about-
paying for the
it's
church.
the
I'm like,
principle.
nigga, it's the
It's the
nigga.
principle.
That's just stupid to pay $100 for a haircut. Just point blank, period. Now, if you're in a situation where you don't have nothing, like, that's what you got to pay. That's what you got to. Nigga, I still pay 20, including tip.
Yeah, that's one of the things going around the city right now. I grew my hair at the
Respect
right
that
time.
100%.
My barber is.
These
I
niggas done
salute
lost
my
their
barber,
minds,
man. I
bro.
love my barber.
These niggas done lost their damn minds.
Bro, they
bro.
really had. My barber.
I lost a long term barber behind that shit. Like
$100 cuts.
he jumped to $100, but he was telling certain people they normal price, but he hit me with the new nigga price.
Yeah,
I'm
you
Been fucking with this man since 2010 now.
Like you started
That's
cutting
crazy.
hair, like you started cutting hair at my house, like you know what I'm saying.
Damn,
Like
that's
I'm one of them.
crazy.
I'm one of them niggas. Like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I would have caused the scene.
Straight up.
You gotta let certain things be. What
Nah, I
they
would have
are.
caused the scene in that bit, bro.
Yeah.
I would have brought all that shit. Like, bro, you used to be in my house, dog.
I would have
I would've
snatched
been
snatched the
lying.
apron off, you know what I mean, and threw that bitch. Like, hell no. I ain't-
What price is looking like around
I ain't
here?
sitting for this. So I did a moment with Mr. Which is a show we got on the Patreon.
Right.
Where I had these two barbers on, right? And they basically was telling niggas, we just ran the price up till we couldn't no more.
Manipulating the market, bro.
Manipulating the market. Hey, if niggas paying, they paying.
Them niggas,
I can't be mad at it. I just know I'm not doing
Them
that.
niggas said before we were celebrity barbers, we just claimed that shit.
But I'm hearing like a lot of niggas in Jacksonville doing $100 cuts now. But they can actually do it because
They cuts are fire.
They cut legit celebrities.
They cut
So they
are
can
fire.
kind of sort of do
They
it.
kind of
They
wasting their
cuts are
time
fire.
cutting your hair when you think about it in the grand
Yeah,
scheme,
like anytime a celebrity come out here, like
Yeah.
one of these rappers come
Yeah.
down here, they go to them niggas.
Yeah.
So they can do that.
right.
Now, see, like it's some jits that's like 18 years old trying to do $100 cut. I'm like, bruh, and you cutting out in a nigga garage. Like you can't charge me $100. My barber, he retired because he got tired of like niggas around the city. And I got a cut from him recently. I was like, bro, you retired at the wrong time. Cause you could have been getting
Right.
$100 a
yes.
cut now.
100%.
At least 80, 60.
Yeah, straight
I know a
up.
nigga paying 70.
Shit, I paid 50. I paid 50 a cut.
I paid $50 a cut, and I was like, I'm not doing this again.
Yeah. That's why I ain't got a cut right now.
It
'Cause
took a while for me to go back to getting
I'm-
I'm like, bro, I'm not doing this.
I'm gonna be
bro.
honest. I'm really at the point now. I'm like, yo, I'm going full like caveman.
Right.
Like, fuck that shit. Let me see how long I can thug it. You know.
Yeah, I feel you.
Hey, man, y'all got any suits for us to rate, bro? We rating suits? You ain't got no suits?
Oh, you want to rate some?
I'm trying to rate some suits.
Rate some
bro.
suits?
Like,
Okay.
What we doing, bro?
Oh man, we gotta rate that suit, my brother. There was actually a nigga online today that I gotta add to the.
There was one the other day, yesterday, a nigga looking like Hansel.
Damn.
He had the
Oh,
Hansel shit going.
he had the mid top brunch boot. He had a mid top brunch boot.
Oh my god!
With some striped socks, and then he had the vest on
Yeah,
with
he was
a
going
button up
crazy.
and some
He
shorts.
was going crazy.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit. I know what y'all talking about.
That nigga was going crazy with that.
I'm about to airdrop this to you.
You can add it to the note.
If it allow me, let me see.
All right, I'm gonna play the theme song.
You gotta rate that suit, my brother. You gotta rate that suit, my brother. You gotta rate that suit, my brother. You gotta go rate that suit.
Arriba. All right. Send in your suits. Hit us up. Mail at ariopodcast.com. That's mail at ariopodcast.com, or hit us up on our Twitter page, Ario Podcast. So we got a young jit right here. He got the Pokemon suit.
My dog got the Pokemon. That's
Hey, no lie, he got that shit on right now. Bro.
Yeah, that shit for him. He got that shit on.
He got that shit on.
Got the lineup.
Fresh lineup.
A1 suit. Suit is fire.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to bro, man.
Shout out to bro for him.
to
Yeah.
bro.
10 out of 10
He
for
got
him.
Charmander going on. He got Pikachu. He got that shit.
Especially in this era, niggas don't know about Pokemon like
he
that.
He got the Elite Four.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. He got the elite
The
Pokemon.
starters. He got that shit on. I fuck with bro.
I fuck with him.
All right, this is submission from the homie Psychosis. He sent this in. What y'all think about breast suit? Psychosis.
That tie is
That
crazy.
tie is crazy.
Psychosis. You just came from a funeral, my
Yeah,
brother.
it looked like a nigga looked like he took that shit post wherever he was at. Like he just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna take this picture," because he can't be on his way. There's no way.
I'm assuming he just came back from the crib, so I'm gonna give him about a 7 or 8 out of 10.
I give him about a 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a 7 there, Psychosis. The tie.
The color coordination is on.
Yeah,
that
it's
tie is
definitely
crazy.
A1.
You better give him a 10 because Psychosis still need to beat your ass about that rug. So you
man.
go ahead and give him a
Don't
10.
stand me up, bro.
Oh man,
Psychosis.
I'm gonna give bro a 7 too. I'm gonna give him.
Yeah, because I know you was talking about the rug with Psychosis. That nigga, he posted that AV on that couch
Bro,
right there.
that nigga was that nigga sat down like a pit bull. Like that nigga would have grabbed me up and just shook me. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that pit big as fuck. I can't even get the shit in the screen.
Yeah, bro, you be asking me to do the wrong shit. I told you my phone broke. I'm limited.
I can't even get the whole suit in there, motherfucker. I'm
Bro,
about to
just
drag
zoom out your monitor, bro.
I don't know how to do that.
2 fingers.
Anyway, who is this?
I
This
peep
nigga
it though.
He finna get married.
So
in
he
the
got
Matrix.
some ninja shit going on.
I'm about to say shit like a karate gi.
It look like that don't look like
That dude like he Cobra
It's
Kai,
actually a
low-key.
custom suit for his wedding.
I'm kind of feeling that though.
Yeah, it's fire. It's
with the
A1.
with the karate look though.
It's A1. Hey
It's
man,
not.
he
It's
probably
not,
marrying
it's
an
done
Asian
right.
It's
woman.
kinda
done-
different.
It's done right though. It's not like a baggy gi. Like you know what I'm saying. Like
You right. You
if
right.
he had a chopper suit gi, it would have
Hold
been a
up.
problem.
Matter of
Hey,
fact,
that
the only
that
one
is
that
kinda
can weigh in on this is him. Come on, what would Chuck Norris
Shut
say?
up, man. Shut the fuck up.
Is Chuck Norris dripping that?
Yeah, Chuck. First of all, Chuck Norris wearing a flannel suit.
No, he
It's gonna
is.
be a whole flannel
A
suit.
whole
funny.
flannel though. Everything flannel.
Everything. The shirt under it.
Flannel
gonna
hard
look-
bottoms.
She gonna
Flannel
look like a big ass pajama suit.
with some
Facts.
cowboy boots and a cowboy hat.
That's kind of fly though. I kind of.
This is very unique. I gotta,
Yeah,
give,
it's
it, I gotta
different.
give it a 9.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it a 9. That's kind of different right there.
I give it 8.5, 9. In between there. That is kind of different.
I'm interested in what kind of shoes he's
I'm
gonna
gonna
wear.
give it a. I want to give it a 9. I'm gonna only give it an 8 because it remind me of that damn Kobe photo shoot when that
When he
nigga
had
was in
the-
the
when he had
desert.
the-
Yeah.
yeah. All right, I fuck with that.
All right,
So
so
that
this,
nigga was looking ominous.
all right, so this a freaky ass nigga.
Yeah.
All right.
At the
You can
porn
tell by the bow
convention.
tie.
All right, yeah. Quick plug. Me and Joe gonna be at Exotica, Miami. We got booked for that, so look out for that. We're gonna be out there.
When is that?
What is it? July 15th through
15
17th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't going all 3 days. I'm gonna feel like a freaky ass
Freak
nigga.
ball.
All
Freak
3.
ball.
I might just do. We might just do. What you want to do?
I
Saturday,
don't know, you
Sunday.
might be dropping back by
Hey, man, I
yourself. We're
might
gonna see how
come
that
down
goes.
and fuck with y'all for that. I might come down and fuck with y'all.
Come on down, bro. So
I'm gonna be trying to bring the porn stars back to the telly.
So this nigga, he got the suit on at the. I don't know. I wouldn't wear a suit to the.
I don't know, man. Hey, they dropped Lexus Andrews dropped some knowledge on us. She told us these girls they get paid like between $500 and $1,500. You know what I mean?
A picture?
Person, no.
Oh, I'm about to say. What?
Boy, hell no. I
think
wouldn't
they
even
get-
put my
Don't
hands
they charge
on
for
her.
pictures though?
I think
They
they charge
do.
like $20.
$20,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Alright.
You seen Sarah J was finna beat a nigga up over that shit.
No, I ain't see that.
How y'all
Big
feel about Sarah
aggressive
J?
ass.
How y'all feel about Sarah J?
Sarah J is one. I would fuck Sarah J, but that's about it. Just because I seen her scenes and she freaky, but she looks crazy.
I know she look crazy, but I'm smashing.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like smashing. Big
Ain't trying to
Bird.
lock him down tonight.
She looked like what's the dude that had the movies? Ernest Goes to
Ernest,
Camp.
yeah, she does look like
She looks
Ernest.
just like Ernest.
She looks terrible, but it's just
She
like
do.
it's
But
just like,
she's a smut. Like
yeah. If you seen her scenes, like it's hard to pass that up.
Yeah.
Like she did some crazy.
As far as
shit.
like white porn, stuff, yeah, she's up there. Her Gianna Michaels, that bitch is nasty.
Yeah.
But yeah, dog got the. I don't know if I think he confused about what year he's stuck in because he got the jeans on.
I'm gonna give bro a 6.
Give him a 5.
I'm
man.
gonna get I'm at a 5.
Hold up,
I'm at a
scroll
5.
down. I gotta see his footwear. Them nasty.
Oh no, that's a 4. That's a 4.
That's a
Them
4, man.
nasty ass.
What's
boots.
going on right
What's
here?
going-
I'm
Yeah.
gonna just give him a 5 or a 6 because I fuck with Violet Myers and he.
This how
Nah,
them
bro,
NBA
that nigga
niggas be
paid to
dressing.
take that picture, bro. It ain't like she
dressed-
said.
he
Yeah,
dressed
that's how
like-
some of them NBA niggas
He
be
yeah.
dressed
dressing.
like LeBron,
You're
low
right.
key.
It
Like
ain't like
LeBron
he
dressed like
gamed his
that.
way
Like
to
when he
that.
dress up, LeBron dressed like that. Like
Yeah, bro, this a corny nigga, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That nigga
man.
get a 4.
Now we got Russ in his dress.
All right.
All right.
We need a 2.
dressed with the top
Basically
hat.
0.
With the top hat.
With the
He
top hat.
wildin'.
Nah, he wild.
Even if we wasn't like if we was gonna accept the dress, right? The striped socks, ass. The top hat, ass. Black shoes, navy blue, ass. All right, let's
Get
continue.
him out of here, man.
I ain't
Count Chocula.
Cuddy.
Cuddy, man.
That
The
nigga dressed like
vampire.
Count Chocula, bro. Scroll down.
That cape kind of fly.
That
though.
shit
at
not
this
that bad. That shit not that bad though, to be honest with you.
You can't tell me that ain't the influence.
I wouldn't argue that. He do like a Count Chocolate
Yeah.
nigga or a Blackula type nigga. Like
Yeah, that
for
shit
real.
not that bad. I give it about a 7.
That nigga got a bowl of cereal.
I like the color too.
it's a bowl of
His
cereal
back,
under this
yeah.
song. He gonna. It's a bowl of cereal. Right
Niggas start
here.
dishing out bowls.
He got milk on this side, spoons. He got rhythm spoons on one side.
Yeah.
Man, damn, that's funny.
Damn. I give him about 7.
I'm at a 7. too.
7.
I'm at a 7.
What you give him, Joe?
Is that a dress? You usually got a dress on?
No, that's
That's
shorts.
shorts. That's shorts.
All right, without the socks, I would have probably given that.
Nah, I'm giving that a 6.
I'm giving about a 7, 6.5, 7.
I go with a 7 on Cuddy.
I go with a
'cause
7.
It was clean.
Because them socks, man,
He
them
was
socks
wild.
is just not right for that suit for some reason. I'm not feeling that.
I
That
feel
mask
like-
is weird too.
Yeah, that mask that shit kind of whack.
wearing them shorts with it is what threw it off for me. That nigga wore that shit like he about to go ball.
Yeah, that ain't it right there. That ain't
Yeah,
it.
that's
Nah,
crazy.
Fuchs.
Yeah, I'm
Nah,
not
that
fucking
ain't
with
it.
that.
Future be dripping too, man.
Nigga 0.
Jason Tatum. You give
That
Jason
blazer's
Tatum a
ass.
zero?
That
This
blazer's
suit was
ass.
This suit was ass.
I'm a huge Jason Tatum fan. He been playing like ass.
Nah, the bottom,
and he been
yeah,
dressing like
waist
ass.
below, he's straight.
That's a she thing blazer.
But that
man.
blazer's ass. I'm rocking with the rest of the ensemble though.
Nigga dressed like Ellen.
Yeah. Facts.
He actually is. That's funny.
Oh
And that, bro, the sleeves cheetah.
That's what I'm saying. Then you
The
got the
collar-
stripe on the one side.
That shit
You got pinstripe on one side. You got pink and another set of
one
a different
is
color set of
cheetah.
That's
pinstripe.
not it.
One is leopard.
No, that's ass.
The collar is.
He got
is,
two different cats.
What's
That
the
ain't
pants
right, man.
back in the 80s? Zumbas? You got
Yeah,
the
he
Zumba
yeah,
pants on the
Zumba,
collar.
Yeah, like that ain't right, man.
I ain't fucking with this.
Yeah, that ain't right.
Oh,
All right, that's the
cool.
last suit, man. It's been another edition of Rate That Suit.
You gotta rate that suit, my brother. You gotta rate that suit, my brother. You gotta rate that suit, my brother. You gotta go rate that suit. Arriba!
Shout out to Eric, man.
Shout out to Eric, man.
That nigga does some classic RAOP drops.
He killed all our intros, man.
Eric did the intro right to the
About
yeah.
400,
He
yeah.
killed that shit. He killed
Our
that shit.
intros be hilarious,
He
man.
killed that shit.
Appreciate
So
that. Appreciate that.
When Amp get the tripping, like this is what I appreciate about this nigga. Cause this nigga get the tripping, he just he be in his regular tone. That's what that shit make that shit funny. That should be hilarious, man.
One thing, I'm gonna keep the same tone every time.
Yeah.
Except for when the laugh would keep me laughing. I'd be like, damn, this nigga going in with the laugh. Bro. That shit make the joke funnier, bro.
Yeah, everybody tell me my laugh contagious.
That shit contagious as fuck, bro.
They were like, they don't even find it funny, but if they see me laughing, they gonna start laughing.
There was an episode we did at your crib, man, and we laughed probably for like 10 minutes straight, and it was just because you kept laughing. I can't even remember what episode it was, but nigga, I couldn't stop laughing.
I forgot what that was. Like I was laughing, we were laughing so long, I felt lightheaded.
Bro, we was crying, dog.
I gotta find what episode that was.
That shit had us rolling.
I remember there was I can't remember the exact joke. I think y'all was talking about the Chargers with Young Thug. And you had a one-liner. That shit was so funny. I can't remember what it was, though. That shit was hilarious. I think I had text Mo, but I was like, "Oh, this nigga crazy."
This nigga had the what was that, the Matlock music?
No, did he? That's what made it funny. He had the Law and Order. No, the Law and Order music. This nigga had the Law and Order music playing.
Hey man, free
Niggas.
free YSL, man.
Queued that shit up.
Nigga queued that Law and Order music up, man. That shit was hilarious.
Free YSL, man. They ain't do it, man.
Niggas, bro. Niggas was hitting me up. They were like, "Hey, who was that on the guitar?"
Yeah.
They was going crazy.
I need his info.
Wow.
I was like, bro, I didn't even know they had a guitar on that motherfucker.
Right. Man, that's funny as shit.
Yeah, they was going.
No, because the nigga had this shit just looping, playing in the background while he was still talking. I'm crying, laughing like, no, this nigga amp crazy.
Yeah, that shit like on an hour loop, bro. That shit.
Yeah, that was crazy to me.
That nigga had that shit on the loop, man.
At first, I'm just going along with it, thinking it's about to go off. It's about to go off.
No, this nigga had this
when
shit.
I looked down at the computer, bro, that shit was.
Yes.
I say, hell no.
It's honestly another reason why I fuck with this podcast and shit. I can say a lot of shit on here that I would get my page shut down for like immediately. We be wilding on these shits, man.
Mo done ran through so many pages, bro.
I ran through so much pages, bro. Like it don't make
because on your podcast.
He was on our podcast.
Word, I was on the pod for a minute. Like
this nigga was going. Cause you know they real particular about certain words on Twitter.
Yeah.
So he been talking shit to somebody. I said, Mo, take it down, bro. He said, no, you right. I was chill. And then when he got his new page, I'm like, oh shit, this thing got it. Cause I thought you ran out of numbers, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Thought you ran out of some emails.
I got a reliable burner right now. Man, so I'm
we gotta keep the podcast page intact, man. So.
Yeah, they got it now where like if you about to send something offensive, they like, are you sure you want to send that?
Yeah, give you a warning.
Cause I mess around and I wasn't even like tweeting at somebody. I was about to tweet retarded.
Yeah, they don't play with that shit.
They were like, you sure you want to send that? I'm like, actually, no, I don't want to send that. I appreciate that.
So today somebody warned me that nigga will get your account suspended.
NIGGA?
Yeah, and I was like, nigga, please.
Oh, nigga, please.
I think you gotta do double nigga.
Okay.
If you do like more than one, I think it gotta be like more than one nigga.
In the tweet itself?
Yeah, that's why I just keep my tweets just one nigga. Because if you tweet, I think 90% of my tweets got nigga in it.
A high percentage of my tweets got nigga.
Because I always be like, niggas.
Yeah.
Nigga said this, nigga said that. I don't know if I'm using it twice in a tweet, though.
I might be. Because nigga.
Yeah, I remember one time me and Devin was talking about that shit. He was like, well, I'm going to do it. He put two niggas, they got his account up out of here.
Yeah.
Damn.
He had the hardest Twitter handle, man.
Bruh. Devin Da Vinci?
Da Vinci Code?
Yeah,
like that shit was hard. Like
I used to love that show, man.
Dog.
Whenever he stepped back in the studio, he ain't getting out.
Yeah,
he locking his nigga
in.
Yeah, man, come back, Dev. Come back, man.
He ain't leaving, man. But we're gonna wrap this up, man. We appreciate y'all coming all the way out
Appreciate
here.
having me, man.
The show.
Appreciate it, man. South Cac, Florida Connect, man.
One of many collabs because me and Joe.
We definitely gonna make this happen.
Yeah, me and Joe. Me and Joe gonna hop in that whip. Made that 3.5 hours?
About that.
Quick little drive.
It ain't bad.
It ain't bad at all.
Easier than driving to Miami. Do you hate driving to Miami?
I
was telling I think I was telling Banks about this. Like a Miami drive is like 4 hours and 30 minutes, maybe 5 hours. But that drive felt like hell for whatever reason.
I think driving to South Florida in general feels longer than it takes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like for me, even like when I drive to Orlando, people be like, "Damn, that was quick." I be like, "No, it wasn't." Like, nigga.
Orlando drives be kind of quick to me.
bro.
It just
I
driving
be
to
I be
Miami.
having the speed. Like when I get the speed, I be like, yeah, that was quick.
Driving around in Miami, I was like, bro, I want to jump out this car, bro. This shit just.
I drove to
hell.
Tampa a few times. I get there in about 6.5, 7.
See, that's how long it takes. Well, like 5 to, I say about 5.5 hours to Pensacola. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
sure,
Shout out
man.
to y'all, man. Shout out to Random Max.
Appreciate y'all having us.
Since it's a
on here,
collab, I
man.
guess we go ahead and promote all our shit.
Yeah.
Random Max Podcast. Sign up to the Patreon, patreon.com/REO Podcast. Follow me, Ampavelli.
Your boy is Mr. Jefferson on Twitter. Plug with the rug on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, old Mike Lowry on Twitter and Instagram. We're just some messengers on Instagram. Fly High Drew on Instagram and Twitter. Yeah, man.
Always Mo on Instagram, Mo SC on Twitter. You know, come fuck with us, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
New episodes every Monday on YouTube, Apple Music, all that shit, man.
Yeah, it's Apple Music.
I mean Apple
Apple
Podcast.
Podcast.
Shit.
Yeah, man.
Them niggas drop bars too.
Yeah, we drop every Thursday on the dot. I don't know when I get up and upload it, but it'll be up on Thursday most of the time in the morning. But yeah, go ahead and
Don't make
subscribe
no
to
promises. You have to barking at you.
But with all that said, we out.